Hello, world.
Hi. Gordon in the house. Hey, Gordon.
Hello, Gordon. Just me and Buck today. I don't know if anybody else is going to join.
Cisco said
Buck.
he was going to be here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I sent him the link in our Slack. So.
Yeah, well, he's said in Discord that he was going to be here.
Oh, okay, cool. Hi, Gordon. He's saying hi to both of us. Thanks, Gordon. And Gary's here. Hello,
Hey,
Gary. Let's see what you're working on, Buck. I'm going to take a guess. Chaperone.
Yeah, same thing I've been working on for months.
Yeah, but you love it. You say you love these wood builds, these wood ships.
I do. And we've got the Texas sitting here. You know, you guys have seen the top of the chaperone for the longest time, where there's that oval that isn't painted. That's what goes in there.
Oh, and your eyes are not deceiving you. It does have a bowed roof.
Yes, it does. And here's what's interesting about this is because I'm also working on the pilot house. Well, the pilot house, let's see if I can get it to focus. Okay, the roof of the pilot house is supposed to go on just like this. The only problem is the smokestack comes down in the middle of the door.
Can you rotate it?
Yeah. Well, like I said, this hatch, according to the instructions, that's where it's supposed to be. I'm going to put it over here like that, or maybe, actually, I'm going to flip it upside down, and I'm going to put it like that, because that's right in the center of this window, which is what the actual boat had on it.
Yeah.
Is that a chicken coop?
No, the chicken coop's on the back. No, this is the pilot house.
Oh, I thought it was the chicken coop. Sorry, I'm late.
It's okay. We expect you to be late.
Good old sanded plastic windows. Let's do it. Let's go.
Sanded plastic windows.
Well, actually, those are not going to be sanded plastic. Those are probably, I'm going to try. I'm very leery about it because of how thin these parts, each of the frames is, but I'm going to try and resin it after I paint it.
Woo! You better use some very sticky tape.
Sticky tape or not sticky?
You're going to have to use really sticky, because otherwise it's just going to leak underneath those, and the windows are going to go outside those bands.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I would just glue a piece of clear plastic to the back of it.
Yeah, that's what I would do too.
Yeah.
Thought about it, but cutting the plastic to fit those holes is going to be ugly.
Don't you have some? No, just don't.
Just one.
Don't you have a piece of this? Just some bubble thing from one of your other builds.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Find a nice flat strip of it. Sand it so it's foggy, and then just glue that to the inside. I use that on the Titanic all the time.
Yeah, here's a big piece of flat plastic.
That's
just cut
perfect.
some like this.
You have something like that from like the Ecto Hood. That looks like the Ecto Hood.
Email that to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but if you have any builds that you're doing that you have those things.
Oh, I have a stack of those. I just got to find. But you guys are right. Just got to find pieces that are large enough.
Yeah. This blister pack is perfect window. It's great.
Yeah, blister pack stuff.
Yeah.
I actually kept the. This is the best stuff I've gotten recently. Was that came with a Solaris flashlight? That's some really nice.
Yeah. Perfect.
It holds its shape.
I am. Oh,
nice thing is, if I get the first one I get of the big windows, I'll have a pattern for 3 of them.
There you go. So I am going to finish resining the windows on this lower panel. I'm doing all this. This is stages 95 through 98. So I'm going to do all the windows for these pieces. And then I actually have to build 91 and 94 of the stock Enterprise. So we'll do that. And then I think I have Optimus Prime and Iron Man to do. So that's what I'm doing.
I was thinking about asking if that was a Subaru.
What? What's a Subaru?
What you're working on?
No.
I'm being facetious, Todd.
No. Is anybody going to get IXO is releasing that WRX? Is anybody going to get it?
Oh, I used to have a WRX. What color is it? Rally blue?
Blue. Yeah, the blue and gold.
Oh man, I might actually want to build a regular car.
Yeah, full kit. Get the whole thing in one box.
Huh.
Like 999 euros. It's available today. It's available at ixocollections.com. Speaking of which, Kenneth says that he just bought the full kit of the GTR. I have a website for that. Now that the new Skyline is coming, the new Fast and Furious Skyline, I think I'm going to repurpose and put both those builds on the same site because the site's my Nissan GTR, so why not? Instead of building a whole nother site, I'll just say, hey, here's the R35, and now here's the R34. Leah's here. He says, hi, Buck. Kenneth says, the most incredible and amazing Ian is here. Yes.
Hi, Kenneth. How you
Gary
doing?
says hello. And Chase is here. Hey, Skull.
Gary.
Good afternoon.
Howdy, Chase.
What are you working on today, Ian?
I'm working on the Enterprise D, issue 13, stages 47 through 50. So I'm just electrical taping my black windows down. And I'll be doing this for the next couple hours. And then I've got to go up and prepare dinner, which is going to be a Tuscan pork loin with baby gold potatoes in a white wine sauce with thyme and porcini mushrooms.
Excellent.
Do you ever feel left out, Todd? Ian's never made me lunch or dinner.
Well, you come over, I'll make you a nice dinner.
Kenneth says he's going to use the online. I think he needs instructions for it and the book instructions. There you go.
IXO Collections. I'm looking this thing up. Let's see.
Yeah, it's under full kits.
Full kit.
Hey, Ian, make extra. Kenneth is coming to dinner.
Yeah, Kenneth says he's coming to your place.
Oh, it's the Blob Eye WRC. It's pretty nice.
Come on in, Steve.
They don't give you like any extra pictures of the. Oh, do they? Here's a couple.
Yeah, hello.
Just search for WRX. It was I think it was Hachette released it a long time ago. It's been out forever.
Yeah, it's the old
what are you working on,
Blob Eye
Steve?
2003.
I am. Well, that didn't work.
That's
very well,
nothing.
did it?
That's
You got to turn the camera on before you can switch to it. Yes.
I thought I turned you over. Oh, I had it on the wrong way.
It got dark.
Yeah. What is that? That's a motor.
Stepper motor. Arduino.
We'll let you in here for a second, Francisco. Hold, please. What are you working on? What's this for?
This is for that doggone zombie that stopped working.
The zombie again?
Yeah. Did I tell you? I told you. You didn't pay attention.
No, I know you, but I thought you had fixed it.
No,
Oh God, jeez.
No, so I'm trying to find a different way to turn the head now. So, because the gears in the head motor now stripped off.
Excellent.
So I figure I'll replace it with a stepper motor.
Yeah, good time, good heart. Yeah, good luck breaking that.
Yeah.
All right. Now we got another one. Full house. Francisco, what are you going to be working on today? Hello, Francisco. He has no audio. How come we can't hear you, Francisco?
We can't hear nothing, buddy. And you're pixelated like all hell.
Mm-hmm. He's
just
trying.
looking at us with that blank expression of
Yeah.
There you go. Luckily, I can read some very rudimentary sign language.
There we go.
There we go.
Hey,
There we go.
I'm very
So
happy
I'm going to
to
be
hear,
working
Cisco.
on NASA Apollo 11 lunar lander in Lego.
Excellent.
I really got
Cool.
to zoom.
Oh, I have that. I wanted to do that.
I think I built that.
You did build it. Actually, I think
Yeah.
you and I built it, and this one's
Yeah.
mine. I got it for my birthday last year, and it's just been sitting.
Oh, get to work.
Yeah, that's what I'm be working on.
Crack-a-lackin'.
And look at this thing.
What is this? Oh, I know what that is.
It's
Oh,
this-
you got your new display nippers. Very nice.
I got these as a gift from the nicest guy on the stream.
Steve.
Oodles
I
and
didn't
toodles.
build anything.
No,
That was very nice of you, Steve.
It's a Todd
Hey.
McWilliams special.
No, I gave him
do
my
have
other
a-
nippers.
I think I have a X-wing from that same Bandai series in the mail. So,
Oh,
or not
excellent.
an X-wing, TIE Fighter.
I was going to say, didn't you already do the X-wing?
Yes, I did. Do
I
the
still have to
X-wing.
build mine. I have the baby X-wing, and I have the baby Millennium Falcon, and I need to build them both.
Oh, dude,
And I have the
let me
big
know how
Millennium Falcon that you
goes.
that Ian and I need to build together.
Nice. Let me know how the Millennium Falcon goes, because I might get that one too. But I've got a TIE Fighter because I want it to sit next to the X-wing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That'll be a nice pairing.
Yeah.
Kenneth says, "Hey, Incredible Steve, the IXO collection full kit of Nissan GTR will be his last full kit he's going to buy because he's saving up to get another used car."
There you go.
And Kenneth says,
All right.
"Hello, the amazing and incredible Francisco." All right, I need to get to resident.
Hey, Cisco.
Yes, sir.
So you're the lithium-ion mad scientist genius guy of the group.
Yeah, what's up?
So my wife has a
My wife.
Eufy. You know the Eufy brand from Amazon? They like
Yeah, I got tons of Yuppie stuff.
So we have one of their original stick vacuums, and it's a really good vacuum. Like it's got a beater brush and everything. But
Yeah.
I think the 18650 cells in it after like 6 years or 7 years of constant use and recharge are finally starting to like find the end of their lifespan because the thing's battery life has gone down to like 5 minutes.
That sounds right.
I think it's like a 18650 cell pack.
Yeah.
I was looking on eBay. I thought it would be easier to find. Where the hell do I get those really good Panasonic or Samsung 18650 cells?
So eBay isn't the place for that.
Okay. I
There's
figured
too
you
many-
would know.
Yeah, too many scammers, too much nonsense.
Yes.
So for cells like that, I'll send you some links, but there's just some companies that all they do is sell batteries.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. I want like the
Yeah.
best possible cells I can get.
Yeah.
Like highest capacity, highest quality, so I don't have to rebuild it for another 6 or 7 years.
Have you cracked that thing open yet?
You know, I cracked it open once because I used it in an unapproved manner, and I shorted it out, I thought.
Nice.
So I had to crack it open to dry it out once, and then
Okay.
it kept working again. So it's definitely those like solder on
Yeah.
or weld. How do I connect those two? Like if they're spot welded, I don't want to have to go buy a damn spot welder.
Yeah. So that's where it's going to get tricky. Did you check to see if someone sells an entire replacement battery module for that?
You know, that model of vacuum didn't last very long
Okay.
before Eufy. I think Eufy, remember they got banned once from Amazon,
Yes.
and then they came back somehow, and then
Yeah.
they have a new vacuum. It's totally different, but this thing only was sold for maybe a year and a half.
So look, do yourself a favor. So like with my Dyson, I was going to rebuild the pack.
Well, Dyson, I would assume you could buy a new pack or rebuild.
Yeah,
pack.
but not even from Dyson. It's from just third-party manufacturers. So do yourself a favor and just do a quick search to see if you can do that.
Well, it's not a removable pack.
I know it's not a removable pack on the Dyson either, but they sell it as a pack already that you just plug in.
Ah, okay. I'll take a look.
Yeah, so just because that'll save you the hassle of trying to put the pack together. Because honestly, besides spot welding it, I'm not 100% sure what you can do.
And the
Yeah.
replacement aftermarket Dyson packs.
Oh, wait a
You can
second.
actually-
They have some cheap spot welders on Amazon.
Yeah,
Oh,
spot
yeah.
welders aren't that expensive.
I think I paid $30 or $40 for mine. Like they're not expensive.
Yeah, I'm looking right now, and there's one for like less than $20 and one for less than $60, and
Yeah. Make sure it comes with some nickel because you don't want to have to also buy the nickel strip.
oh, okay.
But yeah, if you're at that point, then you can just rebuild it, sort of how I did that Jackery pack,
Yes.
except with a lot less cells, meaning a lot less explodey. So you should be good.
They have a portable spot welder that it looks like a giant
Let me
cell
put it on.
phone battery pack.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's mine.
$45 for this one. That one's
This one's mine.
$70. Hold on, coming back to the stream. 1 sec. Wait, where's Chrome? There we go. Hold on. StreamYard. Oh, that's it. It's just a portable, rechargeable spot welder.
Yep. Type C.
Oh, where'd you get
Very
that?
simple. It itself contains like 650s.
Oh wait, I think I found something similar to yours. IDPen.
Yeah. whatever Chinese manufacturer hasn't been banned this week or whatever.
Yeah, they're all. You see the same thing in 17 different brands.
Yeah. So I mean, with this one, I built what was that? Like I think it was 30 cells in that pack, and I didn't even have to recharge it. It still has the original charge from the factory. So.
Oh my God. Okay. Let's see how much this ID pen is. This is $60.
Oh, it's a stream. He's buying something.
I'm not sure I'm gonna buy it. Does it come with? It comes with like a jig.
That's racist.
If it's $60, I'll sell you this one for 30 because I don't know that I'm ever gonna use it again. Like I have it, it's here, it works, and I still have a bunch of leftover nickel. So maybe we'll work out a deal and I'll just mail this thing to you.
Okay, yeah, because I see. Oh, but I can get nickel strips. Yeah, they're like $5.50.
Yeah. It's not expensive. It's just a pain in the ass to like order it, and it's going to show up on a different day. It's a whole thing.
Well, I'm not in any sort of time crunch here, you know.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I've got that. I've got 2 different sets of nickel strip. I've got just the actual strips right here, and then I've got this for 2S battery packs.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just, you know, I got to take apart that vacuum and see what it looks like. I'll do some Googling to see if anyone sells a pre-built pack.
Yeah, check that first. But if you don't get lucky there, yeah, you just order some batteries. It's easy.
Yeah.
Check Batteries Plus. They have all kinds of stuff. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, well, I just ordered a replacement NiCad battery for that vintage Tamiya radio from batteriesamerica.com. That should be here any day now. I was shocked they still make the exact replica Futaba battery from back in the day.
Yeah, don't get the batteries. Oh, what the hell just happened? Why did everything
lost
die?
your video.
Yeah.
Still have your voice audio.
Why did all my video just die?
Maybe OBS crapped out on you.
Your audio or your video?
No, I pushed a button on my keyboard that switched to the black screen. I'm back.
That's what Steve did earlier. Or just
So don't buy 18650s on Amazon.
No, I just don't turn my camera on.
Okay. Don't buy 18650s on Amazon.
No, they're all cheap Chinesium.
Fake ones that'll say Samsung or Panasonic on the wrapper.
Yeah. Or they'll be like the Tenergy ones. Don't buy Tenergy batteries.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Tenergy's fine for ultra, like just for like a flashlight or something, like a low power one. But as soon as you start pulling high power through those, they die really fast.
Good to know. Yeah, I was sort of set. I was like, I'm gonna get the like the Samsung or Panasonic cells.
Yeah. So one of the things you'll want to do. The reason I was asking.
You're out again, Cisco.
I know, because I keep hitting a button. One of the things you'll want to do is crack it open. Figure out what cell is in there originally, because you'll need to make sure to match at least that many amps.
Okay.
I mean, it should be. I mean, if you're buying like really nice cells anyway, it doesn't really matter. But just so you know what the minimum is.
Yeah.
If you can get some that are really high amperage with low milliamp hours, you can get some that are low amperage with really high milliamp hours, right? So there's this sort of trade-off.
Yeah, it makes sense. Capacity versus output.
Yeah, exactly.
Versus,
and some will do both, but that's like 4 times the price. So like you just figure out what your minimum is, match the amperage, like the output, and then get as much capacity as you can get that matches that amperage, basically. And that's it. That's all you gotta do. All right, I found it. I think I've ordered from these people. Yeah, I have ordered from these people. It's just called 18650batterystore.com.
I think that's where I got the batteries for my R2.
Yeah, send me a PM in Discord.
Yeah, I'll put it in the general chat so everyone can see it. Todd said he might need some batteries too.
What?
Did you say you needed batteries for your R2?
No, I'm saying that's the store that I got the batteries for my R2 unit.
Oh,
That 18650 store.
Yep. It sort of looks scammy. Not really. I mean, I don't know. It's a store that sells batteries, but yeah, stick to Samsung, Panasonic, and Sony. And then just make sure you get flat tops, not button tops, because you need the flat top to spot weld.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That much I'm aware of. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The flat tops are for making packs. The button tops are for putting in flashlights.
Yep.
Or giant
Oh.
e-cigarettes.
Oh man, I've made some Chinese cigarettes in my life.
There we go. All right. Thank you, Cisco. Cool. I was like dying. Yeah. I was so hoping you'd be on the stream today so I could pick your brain on the LiPo batteries.
Yeah, of course, man. It's my pleasure. I love that stuff.
And now we've taught everybody watching something about
lithium-ion batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said 18650store.com. Let's see here. 18650batterystore.com.
I threw it in general chat in Discord.
Oh, okay, great. I'll find it
the link
somewhere here.
Yeah.
Where is it? Yeah, battery store. Yeah, that's where I found. Okay, 18650 battery store. Perfect. There's a lot of batteries.
If you've never spot welded before, practice on the cells that you're pulling out of that machine.
Okay, fair enough.
And just
so
do like
the duration.
20. Yeah.
I see 25 amp battery, 15 amp battery, 25 amp, 8 amp. Ah, this makes sense. Okay. Samsung. Oh, these aren't even that expensive.
No, they're cheap.
A 25 amp, 2500 milliamp Samsung's less than $5.
Yep.
Sony. Ooh, those good batteries?
Yeah, the VTC 5s are really good for high power, and I think the 3s are the ones that have really high capacity.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
But it's been a while, so you'll have to check that. But yes, the Sony ones are good. I think they're just rebranded. I want to say Panasonic. I don't remember. There was a lot of lore around batteries a while ago.
Imagine. Yeah, because once you build like a $6 billion battery plant, everyone's just going to be like, can you make batteries for me?
Yeah. Just change the color of the wrapper.
I'm heads down, so if there's chat, I'm not seeing it.
Let's see, Kenneth. He amazing and incredible Francisco. Ian is all-knowing and genius. I'm sitting here playing Fallout 4. Oh, enjoy, Kenneth. I'm looking at all these. Oh my God, there's so many options for battery. Jesus, there's a lot of cells out there.
Yeah.
My God, let me just do in stock, and I'll do Panasonic, Samsung, and Sony. Okay, that brings my options down to 10 different batteries I could get. And they're all... Yeah. Oh, a couple of those Samsungs are... that one's $10.
Oh, and then make sure they're 18650s, because I think that place also sells like 26500s.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't want button top. I want flat top.
Yep. There's probably like... your options should be between like 4 or 5 different ones.
So now I got Panasonic, Samsung, Sony, flat top, in stock. There's 7 options.
There you go. That feels more reasonable.
25 amp, 8 amp, 15 amp, 15 amp, 10 amp, 20 amp. I'm probably looking at the higher end of the amperage for a vacuum. It's probably gonna be up there, like 15 or higher.
Because it's going to pull a lot to run that little tiny motor.
Yeah.
So yeah,
okay.
Probably.
All right. This will make the wife very happy. Because you can't buy that vacuum anymore. They don't sell it. And it wasn't expensive. She bought it. It was like $120 or something. And we've had it for I think since 2018.
Nice.
And it'll suck up cat litter off of one of those cat litter mats. It's like one of those, that was like, it's like Velcro mat almost.
Yep.
it'll suck cat litter out of that sucker. So I mean, it's a good vacuum.
Nice.
And it wasn't a Dyson for $7 million that we had to take a mortgage out to buy.
Friggin' Dysons.
I know.
I have 3.
Oh my God. I mean, I've always wanted one. They look cool as hell, but I'm just like, I can't.
No, they
it's
worth
like
the money, Francisco.
Look, I get them on Black Friday sales. I buy them used, not reused, but like the refurbished ones from Amazon.
Yeah. They're still
Like I don't buy them brand new.
I think they're like Teslas, you know. It's like
Yes.
it's cool. You know, someone goes in your house. Oh, look at that vacuum on your wall. Oh, you have a Dyson. Oh, you're a more eligible bachelor now.
Yes.
I'm oddly aroused, said your
should
female guest. You have a Dyson vacuum.
Yeah.
This man has his shit together.
Does he know where his towel is?
Probably not. Don't ever go anywhere without your towel.
You're a towel.
Always have your. Is this a towely band?
Towel.
What's this? Some kind of towely band?
Am I
Hey,
already
Kyle.
missing a piece? I just started and I'm already missing a piece.
Hey guys, want to smoke some? Oh, I need my saucer. Oh, she's getting heavy. Oh, lordy.
You know how much that saucer weighs when it's done?
10 plus pounds.
Yep.
I think I heard you say that before. That's the only reason I knew.
I'm missing this minifig's head. It's kind of an important piece.
Yeah, look at that. Todd Sharpied a couple windows blue. Nice. I instinctively Sharpied one of the same exact windows blue, Todd, without even scrolling to that picture.
No, there you go.
You've infected my brain with your Sharpie marker.
Yeah, I kind of stopped doing it.
I like it.
I think I have a couple windows that are Sharpie that I just kind of went.
Yeah, I think it's a nice little touch.
I think when I went to the remodel, I'm just like, that's a lot of extra stuff. I don't want to do it.
You're just like, no more?
Yeah.
Well, this is silly.
Oh, excuse me.
Yummy.
Oh. Chicken corn on blue.
Lego.
Well, let me get my test board out. And...
Oh, that'll work. That'll work for that.
Did you ever end up ordering that telescope, Todd?
It got here yesterday.
Okay, so they canceled my order.
Why?
I don't know. Just said they canceled it. I'm like, okay. So I went to go get it, and it wasn't on sale anymore. And I'm like, well, I don't want to pay. So I'm like, hey, can you guys give me it? And they're like, no, sorry, we can't do price adjustments. Like, Amazon really doesn't do price adjustments, like, ever. So they basically told me to buzz off. So I ordered basically the very similar one, but a little bit different because it was on sale.
You get one of the
And
SEs, like the 5 SE or the 6 SE or something?
Yeah, I ordered a 5DX or something like that. But it's like 127 millimeter aperture, aperture. So
Yeah.
it's basically the same thing. And I've taken it out the last couple nights because I got it on what day? I got it on. See, today's Sunday. I got it on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's been really fun.
Did how is that newer lens kit? I have that too, but I haven't used it. How's that work?
Okay, so it's really good quality. But I found myself only using one of the lenses in that kit. So I think it's a personal preference thing, how zoomed in you want.
Yeah.
I don't want almost any zoom. I found I like it backed out because I like seeing like the bigger features of stuff.
Yeah.
So, but if you want to do planets, if you want to see planets, then you got to zoom in. So yeah, but it's like really nice quality. And the moon filter I use to look at the moon, it's nice because if you look at the moon without it, you'll blow out your night vision.
Oh, for sure.
I didn't really realize that until I was like, why would you want a moon filter? And I Googled it, and everyone's like, oh, because it's too bright. So that was fun.
Yeah, we're planning a trip up north next weekend.
Nice.
So we're going to take it up there.
Dude, that's great. That's really good. Yeah, I wanted it because we're planning a trip out to the desert.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, this will make for a fun evening. Get a bottle of wine, telescope, have a good time.
Shaving cream.
Yeah. Telescope, some whipped cream. Have a
Yep.
good time out that desert.
Hell yeah.
Time for 6 bowel movement screws. BM. Oh, my hands, they smell of garlic and thyme.
Ooh, delicious. What'd you make? Chicken?
I'm making a Tuscan pork loin with baby golden potatoes, porcini
nice.
mushrooms, thyme,
Nice.
garlic, and white wine.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
Should come out pretty good. I just kind of whipped the recipe together in my brain when I was at the supermarket randomly grabbing things.
Like, what can I make?
Because
with
my
all
wife's like, go get some steak for dinner. And I'm like, I go there and the boneless ribeyes are like $20 a pound. And I'm like, nope,
Jesus.
not paying $20 a pound for supermarket steak. I could go to a butcher shop and for an extra
Yeah.
$2 a pound, I could get USDA prime with some real marbling on it.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm getting the pork loin for like $6 and I'm just going to season the hell out of everything.
Nice.
That's that. I've lost all patience for supermarket meat prices lately. It's getting ridiculous.
It really is. Okay. Am I missing more pieces? Now I know I'm just going crazy. How?
Thyme is literally the most annoying herb to strip off the stems. I think the porcini mushrooms cost more than the pork loin.
Oh, guys, I was missing a whole bag.
You missed a whole bag of Legos?
Oh my
I
god!
missed one whole bag of Legos.
I mean,
I don't like that they do the whole like, all right, step 1 is actually in 3 bags and one of them's not labeled.
I didn't realize Lego got that advanced.
Oh my god. This kit is in 6 bags and this is a pretty small one.
Wow, impressive.
Pretty wild.
Okay, I need some of those little.
Hey, Steven. Everybody say hi to Steven.
Hey,
Hi,
Steve.
Steven.
Hey, Steven. Ow.
How's it going today over there, Steven? EM screws. I like that they shrunk the flange down on these EM screws, Todd.
Yeah, they did get smaller.
Yeah, like
About
'cause they
halfway
were-
through the build.
Yeah. They realized, oh crap, these don't fit so great everywhere.
No, there's places it actually hits the frame.
Yeah, exactly. I was following along on your website and I was like, oh, look at that. Makes sense. And they really didn't get in the way until like that stage where they started giving you the smaller screws.
Mm-hmm.
And then just like, screw it. All the EMs are going to be smaller now. I kind of want to use the old ones in areas that are like wide open and save the little ones, you know?
Yep.
Good idea.
I should be doing that, shouldn't I?
Probably.
All right. I labeled my screw box. I have EM2 for the smaller ones.
The FMs come in 2 different lengths, too. Keep an eye on that.
Oh, good God. Really?
Yep.
What the hell, Crapple Moss? I hate those idiots.
Well, lucky for you,
Well, just the engineers and designer.
they're not in business anymore.
I know, but still. Keep those handy. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to plug this wire in. 1, 2.
Okay, so now I need. Excuse me. Oh.
Ow.
Oh.
Boy, you take those UV glasses off and everything is so bright.
Yep.
That whole panel's done on that side.
There you go. All right.
Which tape are you using?
The nuclear curves tape.
Oh, cool.
Oh boy, that's a bad panel gap. Why is that thing sitting up so high?
I got a little bit of extra leak right there, but that'll just have
Oh,
to
Lord.
Yeah.
maybe scrape that off.
I'm going to have to throw some... Oof, that's bad. That's all right. That's what the putty's for. It's like atrocious. Where's stage 48? There we go. I need my lifeboat hatch decals.
Decals. So I think astronomy is going to be like a problem for me.
Yeah.
Wait,
Are you already looking into your next purchase?
I already lined it up.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but we'll see. But like, it's one of those hobbies that has a lot of cool little trinkets.
Yep.
And like, you can get out into the field and like use it, you know, and like you see why you wanted the thing. I don't know. It's gonna be dangerous. I love it.
Are you gonna start learning the schedules? You'll be like, okay, well, Saturn's up tonight.
Yes. I absolutely am. It feels really important to be able to do that.
Gary says it's snowing there, and he can't wait for Thursday. What's Thursday, Gary?
It's Thursday.
Is that when the snowplow comes?
Yeah.
No, garbage and snowplow comes on Thursday. Snowplow makes a path, garbage truck picks up the garbage. DM. BM.
That was a big sigh. Who was that?
That was me.
You doing all right over
What's
there?
going on? What, not working out? What's going on?
No, I just couldn't get a DuPont pin on.
Oh, like a harness pin?
Hey, Todd, you're not using
Yeah.
these stupid things either
Oh.
for the nacelles, right? These long reflector things?
Nope.
So not the round ones, not these long ones.
I don't. Did I don't even think I used. Hang on a second. Did I? Trying to think if I used the white plug at the back, the half moon.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's in, like, one of
You're
the
gonna have to
other
check my
stages.
website. Go into the nacelles and see if I actually left it in there or not. I don't think I
What, in
did.
the mods? Okay, I'll take a look here.
Go under the model, model remodel, and then I have a whole section just for the warp nacelles.
Yeah, let me see. I got my extremely stupid expensive Krylon frosted glass.
That stuff's not cheap. Yeah,
It was like $20 for this little 8-ounce spray can. It was ridiculous.
it's plenty though.
I know it's plenty. I know I could probably do 50
And it's-
nacelles with it.
And it's nice. I like the Krylon glass spray stuff. Like I haven't used that one specifically. I've used they do like a golden yellow tint for glass, and I've done headlight rebuilds for cars, and I've sprayed that on to give it like a 3000 Kelvin look, and that stuff lasts for fucking ever. It's great.
There's the first F-bomb of the stream.
There we go.
Sorry.
Somebody had to do it.
Yes.
All right, well,
Jinx time.
It's usually Donnie, so
Yeah.
man, I need to get on a Friday stream because I feel like I haven't talked to Donnie in forever.
that's true. Well,
Well,
you need to come to
Sundays he spends
Wonderfest.
with
He's
the
going to be
family.
there.
That's true.
I keep trying to get you to go to Wonderfest.
I know, I can tell, and I keep trying to figure out how to make it happen.
You buy a ticket. You go a lot of places. You just buy a ticket, get some hotel room.
Yeah. It's in Kentucky. Where is it?
Louisville.
Louisville,
Louisville.
Kentucky.
Louisville.
Louisville.
It's not Whoville,
No, not quite.
but Louisville.
Todd, I'm going to probably have to do the same resin fill and paint touch up on the power switch for the nacelle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't even do that.
I know.
What
I
did
just
we
like
do?
filling it. Todd just put aluminum tape behind it.
I just blocked the
Yeah.
hole.
Yeah.
And then on the nacelle, that the tape job inside the nacelle, the reflector,
Yeah.
the aluminum tape that's all in there, that was all
Yeah.
Francisco. He's the one that did that.
Ah,
Cut out the shape and made it all nice. That was Francisco.
I love working with aluminum tape. It's so fun.
Well, the other nacelle is coming, so
Yeah, I have a big roll of that stuff. When I had my HVAC system redone in my old house, I looked at
Yeah.
the contract. I'm like, did you bill me for that? And he goes, yeah. I said, it's not going back in your truck. He's like, huh? I said, I want that leftover roll. He used like 500 feet of it, but there was still like a good 100 or 200 feet left on the roll. I'm like, okay, I'm keeping that. I'm paying for it. It's mine now.
Heck
I've
yeah.
used it a lot. It's good stuff.
It's nice to work with. Like, it's easy to cut and maneuver. It's just, I don't know, it's just good stuff.
It's literally like friggin' Reynolds wrap with glue on the back. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what? Gary says he's
Heavy-
going to Cancun.
oh nice.
Instead of going to Wonderfest? Oh, no,
Wonderfest
Thursday.
isn't. Yeah, this is the. Yeah, he's
Oh,
leaving on
that's
Thursday.
going on Thursday.
Wonderfest
Nice.
is in June. Gary, you should come to Everybody in the comments, come to Wonderfest.
Yes. Also, join the Discord. Join the Discord. Go to Wonderfest.
Yes. Wow Stick Mini Cordless Drill, Todd. Oh, you got a Wow Stick too.
Yeah, I used it once and hated it.
Yeah, I can tell. I bought the Wow Stick screwdriver, and I'm like, this thing is the biggest piece of crap, gutless garbage I've ever used. I'm going to use my Tamiya Handy drill. It was $30. 3mm drill bit. I know I have one somewhere.
Yeah, I would definitely not use a Wow Stick screwdriver for, like, putting together, the Enterprise or anything like that. But for microelectronics, it's actually pretty nice.
The Wow Stick has 0 balls. What I like is this Fantic Next E1 Pro.
Like Fantech, the case computer manufacturer?
Fanttik.
Oh,
Fantic.
no, that's a completely different company. Okay.
Yeah, but this has just enough oomph to screw screws into plastic solidly,
Yeah.
but not so much that it strips them. This
Okay.
thing can't even get a plastic screw halfway in. This stupid Wow Stick is just utter garbage.
Tell me how you really feel.
But it has lights in the tip of it, so that's cool.
Just the tip?
Just the tip. And I've got the this is a good little tool too. This the Fantic screwdriver, the Nex L1.
The hell is that?
Yeah, it's a USB-C rechargeable,
Oh,
and it's got 6 torque settings.
yeah. Is one of them strip everything? Is that a torque setting?
A 6 is pretty strong. 6 will actually get a screw into wood pretty well.
Ooh.
But I usually set it on like 1 or 2, and it's nice. It's a nice safety measure.
Yeah.
But I got them on whatchamacallit? What's that stupid, like, Amazon owns it cheap website
Whoop.
with deals? Yeah, Woot. Woot.
Woot.
I wooted it
You wooted
for
all
like
over
half
it?
price. Yep.
Yeah.
And my wife was not happy. She had to clean it up.
Gary's going for 2 weeks because his wife's a travel agent.
Oh,
Nice.
that's awesome, Gary.
That's good. Yeah, the travel
I didn't
agents,
want-
they get the hookup because they're like, come check out the resort, you know, send people our way. And they're like, well, I got to make sure I like it. And then they're like, well, why don't you just get 2 weeks on us or a super duper discount? We'll upgrade everything.
I want to talk to a travel agent because I got to book a whole
My,
thing. To
my
Hawaii.
landlord is a travel agent. She's going to hook me up with a trip. Yeah, I told her, I said, I want a trip. There's a trip you can take where you fly up to like Vancouver,
Yeah.
British Columbia, and then you
Yeah.
take a cruise up the Alaskan coast all the way up to like Nome, and you get
Whoa.
off the cruise, and then you take a bus up to a hotel, like a resort that has those bubble igloos you sleep in.
Oh
And
shit! Yeah.
you're under the Northern Lights,
Oh my god.
and then you fly home from there. And I'm like,
Did you
I said,
book it?
well, it's too late now in the season, so I said, well, I'll do it next year. They stopped running it in like October.
That sounds amazing.
I said I want to do that because it's land, sea, and air. It's the
Mhm.
Northern Lights, which I've always wanted to do, and I've always wanted to stay in one of those little igloos up in Alaska. I said that'd
The
be cool.
inflatable igloos
No, they're glass.
or the yurts.
They're glass domes.
That sounds awesome, Todd. I'm excited.
You wanna
Make
go?
sure you do that.
Let's do it. Let's make it a couple
Uh,
screws.
I don't know that I can do the sea part of that land, sea, and air trip.
Why? It's a
I
huge
don't-
boat. It doesn't move. You don't even feel it.
Yeah.
They're huge ships.
Doesn't move, you don't feel it. It sounds like going to bed with me.
Hey. I agree. It does. But no, we want to do a Hawaii trip this summer.
What do you
with
need a
the
travel
kids.
agent for that for?
Well, we want to do like the Alani place and figure out what else we can do. I don't know. But I don't think that's on Maui. I don't know. That's the thing. I got to do some research. We'll see. But alternatively, I was like, well, this is what a travel agent's for, so I don't have to think about anything.
True. My wife is basically a travel agent, so she just books everything.
Nice.
She's also ordered all of the executive Christmas presents for this year, and she
Yeah.
put us on the list.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting $400 of different steaks and sea bass and stuff from Buckhead Butcher Shop.
Nice.
Yeah,
So dinner's at your place then.
getting some Kobe stuff, getting some A5 Wagyu stuff coming in. And of course, my favorite,
I like-
Chilean sea bass. Sea
I
bass.
like my steak to be with A1, not A5.
Oh God, yeah, you're never coming to my house for dinner.
No, just kidding. A1 is gross.
A1 is banned from my household.
Oh, I was going to tell you, Francisco.
Yes, sir.
We went to the stockyards and they have Chateaubriand.
Oh, oh.
Ah, the wedding cut.
How was that, Todd?
Not nearly as good as that Meat on Ocean in San Diego.
Dude, that place was amazing.
Oh my God, that was the best steak I've ever had.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever had spinalis?
Nope. What's that?
That is a cut of steak that, you know, when you get a ribeye, there's that outer cap part, which is like super duper delicious and tender.
Sure.
The outer edge, you know, the large round side of the ribeye.
Okay.
So a spinalis is where they take an entire prime rib roast and then chop that whole tastiest piece off of it and then slice that into steaks.
Oh, wow.
And it is like, it's kind of like a hybrid between skirt steak and filet mignon.
Nice.
You know, it's got all that nice marbling,
Yeah.
but it's super tender. And it
Nice.
is fairly fatty, so it's
Yeah.
extra flavorful.
Oh. I am a fan of that.
Because if like a bear in the woods had a choice between eating either like Donnie or me, it would go for me every time. Because it
Oh, yeah.
goes fat adds flavor.
Yep.
Donnie, he'd look at him and go, "That's a lot of grizzle."
Not enough meat on them bones.
Yeah, he'd be like, "You, chubby, come over here.
Yeah. You'll do quite nicely.
Chow down. You got a pretty mouth."
I mean, you definitely do.
Mm-hmm. I've been told.
Yeah.
Gross. Subject change.
Subject change.
All right. I thought you said potty mouth. Tape failure. It's on me. Won't come off.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. We got one
That's wrapping Christmas presents.
lunar landing dock bay thing. Okay.
There you go. Oh, look at his cute little helmet.
Francisco, you wouldn't mean like the surface of the moon, would you?
Yeah, it's the surface of the moon. That's what I meant. What did I say?
Landing dock bay or some combination of random words.
Yeah, but you were picking up what I was putting down.
I mean, I meant
Maybe.
what you knew.
You speak Francisco.
Unfortunately, I've learned it against my will.
Yeah. I'm the captain now.
You won. You won 08. Nope. You 08.
Oh, I found these really pretty little buttons. Look at this thing.
Hold on, I can't really see.
It's toggle, on-off toggle,
Oh, yeah, I've seen those.
and it comes with the harness for the backside, so that wiring it's super easy.
Oh,
And it just-
look at that.
It just plugs right in.
Eh.
Waterproof. It comes with an actual like waterproof little ring. Yeah, and
That's
then
an
this.
automotive application.
Oh, it definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to use it for?
Or like powerboat or something. Or
I'm going to use it in the battery bank that I'm making. I have a set of like 4 USB ports that aren't smart, and so I need to be able to turn them off. So I'm going to have them go through this because this is rated for some amount of electricity. And yeah, so this is going to be on the side of the power bank, just so you can turn on or off the additional USB ports for the power bank. Plus, I didn't have any laying around, and I like having these. I like having just good buttons. So I bought like a little 6-pack.
life's too short to have bad buttons.
Yeah. I judge products mostly on buttons.
Mostly on button. What?
I judge products mostly on their button.
Oh. Yeah. If they got shitty buttons, I'm usually like, eh.
Yeah. Samesies.
Nothing worse than a shitty button.
I like a
Yeah.
satisfying click when I press a button, you know?
Uh-huh. All right, on to bag 2.
This DM screw isn't grabbing on. What the hell? What the? Should I use an DM screw? These DM screws are so short. Wonder if the EM will grab.
Was it DM that there was a long one and a short one, Todd?
FM.
Ah, FM. I knew it was one of the M's.
Yeah, I just had to use an EM screw. This DM screw was too damn short.
Huh.
By the way,
Yes.
you know, this is for Ian. At the
Yeah.
point where you put the skeleton. Are you to the point where you're putting the lower skeleton on yet?
No, not even close. I'm on stage 48. I don't have any lower skeleton on there yet.
No, never mind.
Oh, why?
Because there's a point where you're supposed to put an AM screw into where the skeletons meet, right above the navigation lights on either side.
Okay.
And they say to use an AM screw because that's what you use with all the other ones as you're joining them together.
Yeah.
But later on in the build, they have you pull those out and replace them with a JM screw because it switches from a pan head to a countersunk, so doesn't sit so high.
Oh, okay. I don't have any JM screws yet.
Well, that's the only time you see the JM screw.
Is later on.
Mhm.
Yeah, it seems to be the modus operandi for this kit so far. They're just like constantly like, oops, we screwed up.
Sorry.
But the instructions only have you change one side. And I'm
That's
like, why
weird.
wouldn't you change both sides?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
So I waited until the JM screws came before I closed the other side up with a panel.
Got it.
And I used the spare JM they gave me to replace it. So I replaced both sides. It's all on the website.
Okay. I'll make sure to pay attention.
Todd, what's this for?
What the hell is that?
It's like a fiber optic cable I found in my bag.
It's a fiber optic cable.
That's a fiber optic patch cable.
It's
Half
just like
of
a
one,
little,
at least.
It's like a little.
Yeah,
patch
why do you
cable.
have one that looks like ST or SC connectors? It's hard to see from here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why
It
do
was
you
just
have a
in my
patch
bag.
cable? Okay.
It's a single jumper, though. I mean, usually they're in pairs.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a fiber crossover, that's why.
Cool.
It's a null. You feed the light into the receiver.
Okay. Yeah. Don't try plugging that into your hi-fi. Okay? It's only for network equipment. It's not focusing.
You're not focusing.
That's possible. My vision's all weird now.
Cool. Well, I don't know why I have that. It's really weird.
Probably fell out of Todd's pocket into your bag.
I was thinking like maybe I accidentally grabbed it from Todd's house. I don't know. Do you have
That's
these?
right. I lost an entire set of studio lights. I don't even know where they went.
No, I did not borrow those.
Remember those before I got these lights? Remember I had those flat white, like frosted panels, and I had them on the stream, and I lit them up, and I said they're not very bright.
Oh, those new ones that you just got.
Yeah, not the ones
No.
I'm using now, but the ones I got before that.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I had two of those brand new in the boxes,
Yeah.
and that box disappeared.
It's
I
in
have
the
no idea where it
house.
No,
Honestly,
it's not. I looked
did you-
everywhere.
Did you check deep in the recesses of that fucking closet?
No.
That's
But I don't
probably
know
where
how
they-
it would've got in the
we
closet.
probably said to ourselves, "We're never going to use these things. Throw them in the back of the closet."
Sounds about right.
What else? We found something else in that closet. That
The
closet
advent calendar.
Yes, that closet holds all the things that are
The
lost.
advent calendar that was holding up my access point.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
God, that was a year ago, dude.
It's been a wild year, huh?
I remember you looking for that advent calendar.
Oh God, I couldn't find it anywhere.
That was hilarious. It was
Didn't
like a half an
didn't I
hour.
get two of them? I gave one of them to you, didn't I?
Not to me.
No, to Francisco.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
No, you gave it to someone, but not me. I think you
did
mailed
give it to
out.
somebody.
Did
I
you
mail
send
it
it
out?
to Eric?
Probably.
It might have been either Eric or maybe Donnie. I don't remember. Oh, you know what's hilarious?
Your face.
That
Oh,
4790. I'm about to buy a 4790K and some RAM.
Wow.
A 4790.
Yeah, remember that processor I sent you and that RAM I sent you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to rebuy those
Why?
because the girlfriend's kids want to build a computer, and I have everything else except for the processor and the RAM.
Oh,
so
God.
I gotta buy it so I can over Christmas break I can build a computer with them.
God. Oh, no.
Yeah, I thought it was
that sucks.
hilarious.
That's
Yeah, it's all right.
hilarious. Well, I got the i5 sitting here if you want that.
Is it quad core?
Let me see. Where the hell is it? I know I kept it.
If it's quad core, and if you have like even 8 or 16 gigs of RAM, I'd Venmo you some cash.
I don't know about the RAM, but I know I
Okay.
got this chip here. Let's see. Hold on. I got to wipe off the thermal paste.
You wipe off the schmoo.
Hi, Richard.
Get the
Everybody say hi,
thermal-
Richard.
Hey, Richard.
Richard.
My God, I over thermal pasted this thing like
I hear you
seriously.
scraping it.
I'm trying to like scrub it off. It's so much of it. I need like a pick or something.
Yeah.
How do we get all this crap off of here? Let me find something plastic and not super sharp. Just to pick the boogies out. Oof. God, that's a lot of thermal paste. It's Core i5 4590. I think.
Okay. Let me look that up.
Yeah, Core i5 4590, 3.3 gigahertz, Costa Rica.
Don't send any computer parts to Ian.
Why?
Because
Why?
every time we send computer parts and build a computer for somebody, they stop talking.
I know. What the hell, right?
4 core, 4 thread, so no hyper threading.
I bought it for a surveillance computer to run cameras.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, it's a 4590. That's what it is.
Yeah.
If you want it, it's yours.
Okay.
They just want to build a basic computer, don't they?
Yeah, they play Minecraft. That's all they play.
I think a 4590 could handle Minecraft.
I think so too. And I'm gonna give them my old 2080.
That's more than the 4590 could handle.
I know. Well, it's either that or a 980 Ti, and I was like, I think the 980 Ti might be as good as a 2080. I don't know.
I'm not sure, but I've got that chip here, so
Okay.
just message me if you want it. I have as far as RAM goes, what is this? DDR3 8 gigs.
Yeah, that's the RAM for it.
I have a couple of 8 gig DDR3s, but I'm not sure if they're both good or not, but they should be.
Okay.
I think they're good. I got 2 8 gig DDR3 sticks here.
Okay. That would be the perfect amount of RAM for that. 16 gigs is more than enough.
They might work. I mean, worst case, you have to order a stick of RAM. I have a ton of SODIMMs here. God, I got so many SODIMMs. It's not
You
even
ripping
funny.
apart laptops as a side
Yeah,
hustle?
I just got piles of 4 gigs.
Nice.
Might have an 8 gigger somewhere.
Nice.
I don't know. Too bad you're not building them a laptop. Well, I've got those 2 chips, those
Cool.
2 things in the processor.
Yeah,
So
I'll probably take that off you.
Yeah, I could throw those in the mail for you if you want them.
Cool.
Just
Yeah.
just
And then at
PM
some
your
point we can
address.
do the process of upgrading a processor, which would be a fun experience.
Do you need thermal paste?
Oh no, I'm good on literally everything. I've got thermal compound, coolers. I think we're gonna go water cooled because it's so exotic, like it's just a cool thing to do.
Do you need an SSD?
I'm staring at a stack of 6 256 gig ones, so I'm good.
Okay, because I'm staring at a similar stack of 128 and 256 giggers also.
Oh my god. Hilarious.
Like cockroaches after a while. Just
Right?
everywhere.
And you feel bad. You're like, I can't throw this away. I remember when this was gold.
Well, I mean, remember that little Lenovo X10 that I was showing you the other day?
Yeah.
That thing has an Intel 150, some random size that's not normal.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, that drive is from 2011, and it still works perfectly.
Yeah,
And they
they
were
don't make
talking
them like
about
they used to.
they were talking about SSD cancer, basically,
Yeah.
because that's like double layer or something, or SLC or DLC.
Yeah. It's before they started getting into like the QLC. It's like it's too many layers, guys. It's gonna start breaking.
Yep. With a 3D NAND.
Yeah.
Who knows? Okay.
Who
Get this panel. I gotta get this into place now. Hey, look, Cisco. Look what I'm using today instead of the God hands.
Hey.
Using the disc bays.
Yes.
They're very good nippers. They're
think
probably like 90% as good as a God hand.
They're better than this.
Anything cheaper. Oh God, yeah. Those are trash pandas.
Yeah. I use
But
these
those
for
are
cutting metal.
Yeah, no, you use those only use your disc bays for just thin plastic.
Yes.
Like if you want to go through an entire if you just want to cut the windows out of this sprue, use disc bay. If you want to cut a giant chunk of this sprue, do not use the disc bay.
Okay. Good to know.
If you want to go the thick part of the sprue, if you go really slow, you can, but I wouldn't. That's pushing your luck with the single bladed nippers.
No. I'm gonna treat them really nice. That's why I'm excited to get that TIE Fighter. That's the first time I'm gonna use them.
Yeah, because I've noticed the differences. Like Todd was cutting the windows out like everybody else in the world with standard type of nippers, and it still leaves a little bit of nub. So sometimes you have to snap them into the window openings a little, and it pops all the other ones out. But with the disc bay or God hand or whatever, there's no nub whatsoever left. It makes it a little easier.
Way to be.
I think we're all doing pretty good, Richard.
Oh yeah. Let's go look at
Doing all right, Richard. My bladder's holding for now.
Yeah.
Haven't soiled myself recently.
You haven't needed to wash your hands in the sink?
I washed my hands before the thread.
Okay, good.
No, literally, I washed my hands before the thread. I was outside putting up Christmas lights.
What is a thread? What are you talking about?
The stream. Thread stream. I keep getting between forums and live streaming. My brain just went sideways for a second there.
Never cross streams.
Durr.
I've got to get out of here.
I want to pet the rabbits, George.
That was quick.
It was quick. But I'm going to see my girlfriend's kid, 10 years old, is in a performance group for his rock band schooling. And tonight is his first live show at a bar. He's 10 years old.
What does he play?
He plays the drums, and he's real good at it.
Oh, good.
So he starts in an hour. They're gonna get there in like 30 minutes, and it's like 20 minutes away from me. So I'm gonna go do this. But yeah, this 10-year-old kid's gonna be on stage at a bar. I'm very excited.
Yeah, shoot some video of that.
I will. I'm super jazzed for this. So I'm gonna go do that. And next Friday, I'm gonna try and be on the stream because I feel like I haven't seen you guys I haven't been on a Friday stream in a while. So I'm gonna make plans to be on the Friday stream. I'll probably be working on this Apollo 11 at that point some more.
Yeah, I should be here on Friday. I will not be on Sunday.
Okay, cool. Then I definitely will. I'm gonna really try and make it on Friday then, so I can talk. We can chat.
All right.
All right. Bye, guys.
All right.
See ya.
Later, Cisco.
Have a good rest of your week. Bye.
You too. This needs some massaging.
Many of the panels do.
It's just the reflector panel on this thing needs to be ground down a bit for clearance. Oh my God! I ordered new stone grinding bits. Look at the size of the box Amazon sent me. It's insanity. $8. I was like, sure, whatever.
You gotta wonder that sometimes they pack some stuff in boxes that you're just like, really?
I only needed a set of like one of each size, and you sent me 10 of each size. I don't think I'll ever need to order more stone sanding bits for the rest of my life.
Excuse you.
All right, that should do it. Oh, yeah. The panel fits down much better now.
I always wondered about these windows on the bottom of the star drive. I'm like, are people walking on the windows? Because they point straight down. So
Yeah, that is a good question. I do.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
I mean, they're on the bottom of the ship. Are people walking on the windows?
Maybe it's just the room's windows are at an extremely sharp angle.
Or, you know, I mean, they create their own gravity. Maybe everybody walks upside down on that deck.
I have no idea. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the artificial gravity. That could be.
Right? Maybe they just, you don't even see it, but you walk upside down.
Entirely
You get
feasible.
out the turbo lift, and the turbo lift just flips you upside down, and you keep walking. You don't even know.
Have we ever seen the ceiling of the turbo lift when they're in a shot?
Yeah.
We have. Does it look just like the floor?
No.
So the
So
turbo
bring the
lift
lights.
itself rotates.
Yeah, but the turbo lift, if it's got its own gravity generators, could it just rotate 180 degrees upside down? You'd never know.
Oh, I smell smoke.
That's not a good sign, is it?
No, you just made me think about existential things about artificial gravity. Okay. Flip you upside down. Carefuling.
How many people remember the movie Superman 2?
Oh,
I do.
God. I do.
Do you remember when they're all fighting in the Fortress of Solitude at the end? And what's he do? He like Loki's himself, so there's multiple versions of himself, Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I forget who falls for it, but he says he always fell for that at school. Remember that line?
No.
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 Well, all four of those were sent to the Phantom Zone when he was just a kid.
Oh. The mirror thing that they were in?
Yeah, so that's like one of the continuity errors that always stands out in my.
It's, you know what? It's really interesting how long ago that was and the things you remember, the things that stick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That wasn't one of the things that stuck for me, I guess. Two BM screws. I'm glad they're not sponsoring this enterprise build for me because I really would not want to have to record every single hull panel going in. It's painful. This is definitely the most repetitive part work ever invented.
Well, I mean, how else would you build it? I mean, people love the idea that there's a big, large-scale enterprise you can build, but how else would you do it?
Yeah,
if you were designing this, how would you have changed this? How would you have done it differently?
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem is if I was designing, I would have made the panels like a lot bigger.
Yeah,
and like made the windows a lot more like unitized, but then you wouldn't be able to hit, 120 stages or whatever the target goal for.
No, I think you could still make 120 stages, but people wouldn't feel like it because you'd get a panel like this, and maybe you get a panel of windows and a panel of windows and some reflectors and the wires, and that's the whole stage.
Yeah.
But all the panels would be like this. Like on the saucer, you'd have like an entire wedge. That'd be the whole piece.
Yeah, but then you'd have like 40 issues or 60 issues and you'd be done,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they wouldn't like that because they want to send people 4 stages a month or 5
Well,
stages a
no,
month.
you could break it up. Let's say you made it 100 stages, but you'd get one panel, and the next one you get the lights for that panel, and then you get one panel.
Fan home thing.
Yeah, and people be pissed because they get, okay, so I paid $70
for a
or
panel.
$15 for one panel.
Yeah.
You know, that would never fly, right? And this all the windows and all this was Ben's brilliant idea that he thought that he needed to make the model worth it, and I think he made it overcomplicated.
Yeah. It's a little annoying.
There's other things they could have done to extend the issues.
Oh, it still doesn't
I think
fit.
so too.
You know, one thing that kills an attitude is repetition, and it seems like every time you opened up a new box from the Enterprise, all you're doing was Windows, with maybe a little something else thrown in.
Yep, that's pretty much.
All right, where'd my zip kicker go?
But if you didn't have the individual windows, if the windows came as panels that were already pre-made, like other parts of the ship, like the neck and this section,
Yep.
you wouldn't have nearly as much to do. Would people complain that there's? I think personally, if the pieces were bigger and the windows were, people wouldn't have complained. Like individual windows, nobody needs that. Period. I don't care if people are like, oh well, you know, you have the option of changing which windows are lit. Nobody cares. So, you know, it should have been a panel. It should have been a window piece. It should have been a reflector and lights, and that's fine. You know, but is that too little to do if you got a piece like this as a stage, you know, and it had the lights and the windows and the LEDs, and then you just did that over and over and over and over and over again until you built the ship.
Yeah. There was definitely better ways to design. I'm merely saying, like, the major issue with the way they designed this one is because, you know, you end up with a lot of weird panel irregularities and gaps and stuff because of the way it was designed.
Well, again, that's easy to complain about, but how would you have done it better?
Yeah, I know. For a part work, yeah, I'm not sure I would have been able to do it better.
You know, die-cast molding by its nature is not super accurate, so...
No. Oh, this panel's
Actually,
back out.
If you look at some of my old streams when I was doing the Enterprise,
Yeah.
I said that on every single stream that the reason that they did the windows was to make you feel like you had something to do.
Yeah. And I think that's exactly why they did it. Why you do all these individuals is that if they're trying to justify the cost or justify the complexity of the model. And I think, honestly, most people that wanted to build this just wanted a large-scale version of the Enterprise D.
That's all I wanted. I don't care if it took me 100 pieces or 3 pieces.
That's what I mean. If the entire saucer came as one section, like, you know what I mean? Like the entire upper hull of the saucer was like maybe 3 rings of pieces that you just screwed. You built you built the skeleton. And then you had 3 rings of die-cast that all just fit on top of each other, and then you put the bridge on top. And the whole thing ended up being 50 stages to build the whole ship. I don't think anybody complained. You know, because in the end result was people wanted a 2-foot-long Enterprise. Why make it so damn complicated? To justify the cost, I guess. But where else could you get one? Every $2,000 Enterprise of the same scale that other companies have tried to make is out of business. So, Chronicle Collectibles out of business. QMX never made one this big that was that same price. You know what I mean? Like, it just never happened. This was the only way to get one. And I think they could have not made it nearly as complicated with light leaks and all that kind of jazz. You know, maybe the prototype, but even the ship and the pictures, like on the magazine covers, leaked light. You just did you not see that? Did you not see that huge gap?
How did you miss that part, guys?
And that's okay? I don't understand.
Yep.
And probably doing something like that, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if the Enterprise was the last nail in the coffin for Eagle Moss.
It might have been.
No.
It definitely didn't help.
No.
But they cut a lot of corners on this Enterprise as far as... You know this thing, Todd. I mean, I can tell that this was supposed to have features. This was supposed to have buttons that did things.
Oh, like
Every
the phaser strips?
all the
Yeah.
phaser strips.
Those were. I have a feeling. I completely agree. I think they were meant to be switches, and they were.
Those were totally meant to be buttons to activate something. Whether you're like, you go to warp effect on the back of the star drive, or
What was
firing.
Yeah. What looked like buttons, but what was that?
The phaser strips.
Yeah, the phaser strips.
They have springs behind them and don't do anything.
Yeah, they were spring loaded. They had a pin through them to activate.
I know there were 2 squares of something that looked like they were supposed to be switches, and they weren't. I don't remember what they were.
There's a few of them on the ship.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's very blatantly obvious they were meant to be some sort of button to do something. I don't know if it was sound effects or lighting effects, but those windows came out nice.
Yeah, another 4 rows. I got to do this row and that row, and I'm done with this piece. And then I have to paint all the windows black.
Removing this small part of the reflector panel helped a lot.
And the 4 windows in this. Okay. Close that over real quick. Excuse me.
All right, let's see how that panel fits now.
Doesn't.
Pretty good. It's better.
Gosh.
All these things need massaging.
Richard Thomas says the scene in Superman 4 was shot outside the train station in his town. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, that is cool. Is that where
Superman
turns time back to save Lois?
Where he spun the Earth the other direction?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh God, I hated that.
That was Fonzie jumping the shark.
I was walking down the street next to Big Ben in London.
Singing do a diddy diddy dum diddy.
I was going to say.
Oh boy, at least it wasn't.
And they had the whole road blocked off because we were trying to find a telephone booth, like the red telephone booth, take a picture. And they had the whole road blocked off, and I'm like, what are they doing? And they had all this camera gear everywhere, like movie camera trucks, and I've seen those a million miles away. So I'm like, I don't know, kind of wonder what they're filming. And I walked over there, and they had these cars that would scream down the street. And they were shooting a scene, and the cars would stream down the streets from Trafalgar down the street towards Big Ben, towards Parliament.
Yeah.
And we stopped and watched, and they would do the scene, and then they'd reset. They'd do the scene, they'd reset. And I didn't recognize anybody. And I kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and then I guess when they were doing all the staging of this, they don't actually use the actors until they want the ready to actually shoot it. They're like, okay, we feel confident now that we can shoot this shot with all these cars, and there was it was a whole scene. And out comes Daniel Craig.
Oh, cool!
They were shooting Skyfall.
Nice.
I had no idea. I was standing there, and I'm like, and I started looking around, and everybody has Eon production badges on, and they had a code name for Skyfall. I don't know what it was at the time. People were wearing little IDs around their necks, and I was trying to figure out. I'm like, what? This is James Bond, and it was the next James Bond movie. I didn't know it.
That's very cool.
I watched them film that scene in London. That was 2012. I was there.
Yeah, we see the code words all over Atlanta. There's a lot of TV and movie production down here.
Oh yeah, Georgia's full of it.
Oh my God, it's everywhere. So like you'll always see the little yards. They're like little lawn signs, like politician lawn sign size. They're everywhere, and they'll have like school bus, and I'm like, what's school bus? And I don't know. And then it'll be like because it's Stranger Things season 4 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because Stranger Things gets shot down here, Walking Dead gets shot down here, a lot of the Marvel movies get shot down here. Everything it's just tons of shit. And you always see those little signs, and then it says cast and crew, and then it has like extras parking, and yeah, my neighborhood has a lot of those signs in it usually. Not so many right now. I guess they're still trying to ramp back up after the strike. But it would be a daily thing. I'd always see signs somewhere in the neighborhood. Now it's not so much for the last, since the strike ended. There was nothing during the strike. It was like, oh, all the signs are gone.
Like I know they film game shows down there. Like Family Feud is filmed down there.
Yeah, Family Feud with Steve Harvey. Yeah, we were thinking of applying for Family Feud to get on the show, but I don't know if I don't really want to be on Family Feud.
Oh, they'd pick you because you're obnoxious.
I know. I'm so irritating, and my little 5-foot-tall Italian wife is so loud. Her mother is such a freaking character, and like her new husband is such a quiet, like country bumpkin type of guy. They would be like, "Oh my God, New York Italians and Jews and some bumpkin. Oh, we've got to have you." But how many people do you need? Like 4, or is it more?
5.
I think it was like 5. So you need to get a 5th. We'd have to like probably fly down Tony's brother, who's I can't.
No, you have your friend Steve.
No, I can't subject the country to Steve on Family Feud.
Why not? Steve knows all.
Steve is very smart, but you got to have some sort of relation, you know?
Yeah. Well, they say friend. This is my friend Bob. It's like my mother. This is my brother. This is my sister, and that's my friend Steve.
Yeah. Here's the question. Hey, Steve, would you want to be on Family Feud with me and my family?
No.
See, there we go. Done. That's solved. Then we'd probably fly Tony's brother down. My wife's brother.
Would you go on Family Feud if you went with your family though? You and
me?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't expose the general public to the intelligence level of my family.
Intelligence level? Wow.
It can't be any worse than some of the people I've seen on that show.
Katrina would do good. Katrina would do good. Well, you know what? That's not necessarily true. If we took, how many people you need? 5?
5.
So me, Katrina, her brother, my son, and then for comic relief, we took Kiera, my oldest granddaughter that just had the baby. Yeah, I think I wouldn't mind seeing that on Family Feud.
Let's do it. Come on, Steve. Submit the tape.
Yeah.
You can go down to Georgia. You can stay at Ian's house.
No.
Ha!
We only have one. Well, we have 2 guest rooms, but we use them for stuff.
No, I'm sure that in Ian's neighborhood, if they saw Katrina and I walk in, they would probably say, "Oh, they're getting their house cleaned."
Are you kidding?
Wow.
Steve, I live in Atlanta, Steve.
Yeah. You'd be the oddball, Steve.
Yeah, no, Steve. It's extremely diverse down here. I mean, my particular neighborhood is probably skews a little more towards the lighter colored side, but it's nothing that you don't see here.
That's racist.
No, I'm just saying this area. Like my neighbors across the street are like an elderly Indian guy.
Where is? I always forget how to do this. Oh, including the library. There we go.
There we go.
I love watching Family Feud when they do the final thing when they're trying to get the 20,000. I love it when the family, they ask the 5 questions and they're like, good answer. And the person scores 32 points.
Yeah.
Total.
Yeah. Todd, does it really matter where the hell I plug in these damn cables on the circuit board? It doesn't. As long as it's not a blinking circuit.
What I say is, as long as it's, just an A plug or a B plug. All the deck panel lights go into A and B. I say when you get to the point where you're about to put the lower the lower skeleton on, when you start attaching the lower skeleton, unplug all the lights, all the A and B lights, and route them to the closest plugs.
Ah, okay.
That way you can make the wiring much nicer. Like start at the edge and work towards the middle. That way when you get to the lower saucer lights, you can plug them in the center.
Yeah.
What was that?
It's me clearing my throat. Let me clear my...
Yeah. At least you didn't sneeze 7 times.
No.
Now you did it.
I thought it was always just sneezing threes and not him. He's like a sneezing sixes or something.
Hurts like hell too.
Okay.
Well-
That fit on well. That's okay. Good. On to the next stage. Oh, boy. 49.
Are we?
Oh. I'll probably have to be off the stream sometime shortly after 6 p.m.
I don't know what that means.
Well, I prepared dinner into the baking pan.
No, 6 p.m. I don't know what time it is here. Where you are.
It's 5:30 right here.
Another half hour.
I prepared everything and put it in the pan. So all my wife has to do is literally just put it in the oven. So if she can handle that monumental task, I can stay down here a little bit longer until it's done cooking.
Hey, Storm. Always room for one more.
Get in here, Dave.
Come on, Storm. Come on in.
Keep saying you're going to join. He's like, oh, no, I have to get a camera and I have to get a mic and all that. It's like, Chase, we need to send you a webcam. Skull's like, I don't have the stuff. I'm like, I'm going to send you one of my old webcams. It has a mic built in and everything.
Yeah.
Careful. Then, sending stuff to one person made him go away.
Yeah, but we're not building anybody computers anymore. We're done. That service has been closed.
Yeah. That charity has been dissolved.
That didn't work out so well for us.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I'm sure it's helping him a little because he's, able to game again.
Is he?
I
don't
know.
think he does, though.
He doesn't even play games anymore?
I don't think he does anything animore other than
Yeah, I
hang
don't
out
think
with
so
his
either.
family.
I agree. Like, I don't, his channel's got no videos on it anymore. Completely just vacant. But if it's what you need for your mental health, then that's what you do.
Yep. Although I did see on Facebook, he posted yesterday that
He remodeled his room.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what was funny is I messaged him today because he posted one of the things that was on that post was minis looking like they were ready to be painted on the table.
That's what I saw. Maybe he's just doing it. He just does it in his own time. He just puts on some music or just sits there and just paints.
No, actually, what he responded was that he just doesn't feel it here lately. Maybe someday.
That does happen.
Yeah. I can understand losing your muse, but then leaving everything behind at that point.
I don't know.
To each his own.
Yep.
Okay. There's one.
I've had that happen a couple times. You just lose your mojo and you sit on the couch and like, oh, I got to get in there and I got to build the Titanic. And you're like, yeah, sitting on the couch sounds better.
Yeah.
The
that
couch
happens.
the couch is comfy.
Yeah.
Couch is comfy.
No, it works. No shit.
Well, see, my problem is that I finish work and then I have dinner. And after I eat, I don't want to move. I'm like, oh, no, now I'm comfy.
That's the thing. I don't eat. I just go down to the workbench, and then I make myself a snack at like 11 p.m. when I'm done.
Nicholas, when he was here, left his upgraded Steam Deck for my wife, so I got her old Steam Deck, which means now I can sit upstairs in bed and we'll play games.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
How is that? My roommate got one because he wanted to do the exact same thing. He's like, no, I don't have to set my computer to play my computer games.
I don't know. I haven't done anything with it yet.
Seriously.
But from what I've seen, certain things that I've played quite a bit, like it'll play ATS.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it? Baldur's Gate. I got to finish that. So it will become part of my evening repertoire. Oh no, I can't see through this window anymore. Oh no.
Isn't that the goal?
That is.
No, that's perfect.
The only
Sand up
problem
a
with this,
little piece of plastic and off you go.
yeah, the only problem with this is the little C that you can't see at this point. But right there, there's a little indentation of a C in that piece of plastic.
Who cares? Makes it interesting.
You're not
That's
going to see
where
it once it's done.
That's where the pilot's head hit.
That's right.
There you go.
Ah, and if I put the sides that I sanded on the outside, it's even less visible.
Well, it's already dark outside. My Christmas lights are on now.
Uh-oh. Who's here?
Dave!
Yay!
Dave not here. No,
Nope,
Dave not here.
He's gone. He was here for a second.
Now he's going to come back on and say, I got on the stream.
I just went to click to add him to stream, and then he vanished. He'll be back.
Oh, hey, Mark's here too. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. What's going on?
I think the sleuths online have figured out what the next two Agora models are. Remember, I don't know if you guys saw.
Hey, Dave's here.
They put out two pictures of their upcoming models.
Who? Agora?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of
And
them's
like
the
their little
Lotus.
One of them's the Lotus, which we knew was coming, and the second one is the 250 GTO,
Ah.
which is a kit that's been out for years. Are you with us, Dave?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, man.
Yeah, working on that Tiger 1 interior?
Yep.
Ah, very nice.
Very nice.
Hear Katrina yelling at somebody in the background?
Here, let's throw Dave up here.
Yeah.
Show us in detail. Let's see what you got.
Well, I got the interior painted a gray color. Hold on, which camera? I have two cameras here, so this is just a gray color to start. I have it taped off to paint white next, because this part here is white on the side here for essentially the fighting compartment's all white. Have the transmission here with some added details you guys saw.
Nice.
You went in there, just added all those little cables and everything.
Yep, all those cables are added. They weren't part of the kit. They're all lead
Are you
wire.
gonna be able to see those?
What's that?
Are you gonna be able to see them once the model's put together? Or is that
Yeah,
just
this,
I know they're
especially this part. Yeah, you'll be able to see it.
there? Okay.
So that's kind of give you an idea as to what it'll look like.
Ah.
I mean,
You can display it exploded view or something like.
I thought about that, but I don't know. I like the way it looks when it's all fully assembled, and then when I show it to somebody, I just pull it apart.
Yeah,
Like
you
the
just don't
Panther.
glue the upper hull to the lower or something. Or
Yeah, I just make
Yeah.
it so everything. It basically comes apart in four pieces. So I'll have like the upper part here. I don't have the turret taken apart, but then the basket and the turret inside will be one piece, and then you can take the top of the turret off.
Yeah.
And then see all. So essentially, you can pull it apart, put it back together.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
So, Dave, how many Best in Show the IPMS rewards have you won?
I never put any in. I never won anything. I never even went to a show.
Oh, I feel like you really could. Your stuff looks so good.
I appreciate that.
You need to enter some of those dioramas when they're done. Those things are amazing.
Yeah, I realized that when I got that feedback from Uncle Night Shift on the T-34.
Uncle
wasn't
Night
expecting
Shift.
that.
Sorry, children.
What is that? Uncle Night Shift?
Night Shift. He's just saying Night Shift. He calls him
Yeah,
Uncle Night Shift,
if
apparently.
Night Shift gives you that kind of review, you need to put stuff on
Yeah,
into
yeah.
shows.
And you just and with the model entry, you just print out that comment from Night Shift and put it down near the model.
That's right.
And the
Is he
judge
like-
will be like,
is he like a,
"Oh,
is he like a
shit."
well-known person? How come I don't know who this is?
They'll be like,
He's-
Night Shift?
Todd, if you'll know if you've seen any of his videos because he always starts out with "my friends,"
My friends, my friends.
which is funny because he talks with like a Czechoslovakian accent or something like that. But I've heard that he's like from Cleveland.
My friends. Is he from Cleveland? No.
That's funny.
He's not from overseas.
I think he lives in Europe.
Look,
I'm talking to you. What are you doing? What's
I'm gonna go watch TV with you.
I'm finishing up this first.
Okay.
Oh, we've got another comment. We've got another wife commentary.
Yep.
Over here.
We got another wife in the background. Here we go.
Oh boy! Now we got Steve and Dave. We got Dave. Your wife and Katrina should get together.
No.
No, that would be a bad idea. Don't cross the streams. It would be bad. All right, I gotta put a panel. Where does this thing go? Where the hell do you fit? Oh, right there, probably. I see. Gently bend.
I like how you
blades.
organize your boxes all over your farm.
No, you're really annoying.
Well, thanks, honey.
She even sounds a little like Katrina.
She does a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
I'm not gonna be talked about, but
We hear
guys?
you. Hi.
Hello.
They're just saying hi.
look, I'm going upstairs.
Hi.
Wow, these people here too.
You're being weird.
And
You're
being-
famous. You're famous now.
This is too funny. All right, I gotta take this one out.
Oh, hey, Ian, you never said how did you try the flexible resin to see if it stuck any better?
I did, and it worked great in the elbow on the Gnome.
Did it?
Yeah. That's what I finished her off with was the flexible resin, and then I just
Yeah, I figured it was much stickier. I remember testing it out, and I'm like, oh, that's a little too sticky, too movie.
Yeah, no, it was good. It worked out well. All right, taking out this light, and then okay. Thank
You know,
God
I
for your
realized
website,
that
Todd.
After
would-
doing this big panel, this is the last big panel of Windows. There's going to be maybe a few panels like this that are going to have a couple 4, 6 windows in it. That's it. I'm almost
Oh.
done with all my resining.
Well, there you go. That's a nice little accomplishment to have.
Yeah, that's a pretty good feeling. Now, as long as I don't spray paint this sitting off the side, you know, while I'm painting something else, I'll be in good shape.
Yeah.
Get some overspray on it because I've been working on this for probably 2.5 hours. Figure Friday stream plus this one.
Come on, get out of the way, light.
Now all the windows are done. All the way across.
Okay, I think that goes in fine right there, actually. Nothing else is going to go there, so I think that's okay.
So do this panel real quick.
Dope.
So Dave, where are you located?
Don't say Cleveland.
He's secretly the uncle.
He's Uncle Night Shift.
Ah, see?
This is his B channel that we're watching.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's muted.
Oh, why are you muted?
Probably because Dave's wife is wifing. She's texting with Katrina right now.
Just moving my camera.
So, Dave, where are you located?
Like, what state are you in?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, you're with
Oh.
Steve.
Oh, more Pennsylvania.
Steve's also in
people.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Pennsylvania's got a lot of modelers and builders and makers.
Yeah, it's because there's nothing out here. It's nothing but woods and mountains.
Where you at?
I think it would be like north central Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Or it's like an hour or so west of the Wilkes-Barre Scranton area.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Do you have a Sheets nearby?
Sheets? Yeah, we got lots of those.
Oh, I love Sheets. My wife
Where-
went to college at York College in Pennsylvania. Quite the toilet bowl of a town.
It's not weird. They asked me where we're from. We're from not Wawa country. Oh, you don't have to. Just play the game.
I love those garlic Parmesan fries at Sheets at like 2 a.m. They were always so good. I think Sheets might have been the first place with that touchscreen ordering system. Innovators there in Pennsylvania. Urgh. Okay. Now that that's screwed in. Where the hell did this thing go? Wait a second. Does that panel fit? It does. It fits fine.
Could I have put any more bubbles into that window? My God.
It's not bad. That fits okay. Boom, no more wide gap. Hey, Todd, I didn't end up with the same gap you did on some of these panels that didn't fit on yours are fitting on mine better.
Yep. Yep.
It's like there's no consistency to the skeleton to panel fitment.
No, that's why
At
I don't.
all.
That's why I don't go into like. I just show like sometimes, especially lately, I don't go into show like, oh, I fixed this leak here by doing this, and this. I'm just like, you got to use putty and you got to use tape and find the leak because everybody I think is a little different.
Yeah, like this one, mine, I didn't have to remove the 2 DM screws from the reflector. It was okay.
Yeah. See.
It was just fine. Okay.
And then?
And then
No, and then. That's like your catchphrase, Ian. You say it all
Oh,
the
yeah.
time in your streams.
I do now. I'm like, and then I do it on my videos too. But I've gotten a few comments like people are like the friggin' and then was killing me. It was hilarious. I was like, okay. Guess everyone likes the and then. Todd, I need you to make me 2 stickers, 2 new designs. One says the dumbest modeling channel on YouTube, and the other one just goes, alrighty.
And then.
And then. Unfortunately,
And-
the accent won't come through on a sticker.
And then and some shmoo.
Yes. Don't forget to always add shmoo. Okay. That's done. Oh my God, this saucer's. I'm not
Also
going to
put-
complain how heavy it is.
Also put one on there that says Phenomena.
Phenomena. That's only for the live streams. I don't do that on my videos yet. And then I'll be PMing Todd. Todd, I need a Phenomena sticker. Don't get me a trademark strike though, but get close.
Well, Ian, I do remember a couple of weeks ago, you couldn't help yourself. You just kept going, phenomena.
Phenomena.
It's a phenomena.
Oh, that was even more annoying.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah. Sandra Bullock doing her friggin' best impersonation of Elaine from Seinfeld, dancing. God.
Gotta wonder who was first, because that looked like a really old video.
No, it was definitely, I think it was Elaine. I think the bad Elaine dance was like the start of like a trend.
Seinfeld was the 90s.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That video looked older than that.
I don't know.
Somebody
It was
look up
also-
when Sandra Bullock was on the Muppets.
These are the important questions that need answering.
Yes!
Inquiring minds want to know.
I'm inhaling resin fumes. I'm nuts right now.
You don't need the fumes for that, Todd.
Phenomena.
Come on, lifeboats. Go in your place.
Go in your hole.
Go in your hole. You too good for your home?
1996.
Yep. It's close.
Wow, really?
June 23rd, 1996.
That's when she was on the Muppets.
Yes.
All right.
That's when she did the phenomena.
Okay.
Who?
Oh, that would've been right, that's right in the middle of. You didn't see it, Steve. You didn't see it. Go back and scroll up in Discord.
Yeah, he doesn't hang out on Discord much.
Well, you
I want to, but
That's the important things.
138
I want to.
October 10th,
Why don't you?
1996. Hold on. Wait. Buck, what date did you say?
June 23rd.
1996?
Yep.
Oh,
The
Bullock was first.
Elaine Little Kick Seinfeld episode was October 10th, 96.
see,
So it
Bullock
was
started it.
just a
Miss
couple months
Congeniality.
later. Well,
How
Miss
far back I gotta
Congeniality
go?
Didn't start it.
How far back do I gotta go?
It's only a few days ago, within the last probably 2-3 days.
Who posted it?
I did. You'll see. It's a clip from.
Oh, God,
It
yeah.
says Phenomenon. It has Sandra Bullock in it.
It will permanently mess your brain up.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah. It's going to ruin you. Phenomena.
Na, 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 na.
Oh, dear.
Ah!
I love when that happens. You hear something fall and somebody yelp on this live stream. It's always fun.
In general, right?
Yeah.
Here. I just reposted it.
There, that makes it easy. Scroll to the bottom. Oh, we get to. Oh, do we get to hear? Since it's already on YouTube, who cares? So that's. Do we get to hear him watch it? Even better.
It's a phenomena. Whenever I say the word phenomena, they just show up.
These strange creatures appear every time I say one specific word.
One specific word. Oh.
Oh God, did that leak? Ooh.
Do, 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 do. Do,
Do, do, do, do.
Mm-hmm. Damn lifeboats, I hate you. And more lifeboat, more windows. Yay, windows.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She needs a bite stick.
That is the best comment I've ever heard.
It's the best.
What happened? I wasn't paying attention.
Steve started watching the Phenomena video, and I guess he saw Sandra Bullock start to dance, and he's like, she needs a bite stick.
Hey,
That,
Bob,
that, that?
you should throw that link into the chat. And
Okay.
share it with our viewers.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone will be
Phenomena.
sitting there at their homes going, phenomena. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Like, they
Phenomena.
might not understand exactly what is going on. What time is it? It's almost 6 o'clock. I'm sure I'm going to get a text soon. Honey, are you going to put the dinner in the oven? I'm like, it's DIY, babe. Just throw it in there.
Was it still hot?
I wanted to preheat the oven. Yes,
To
I gave her the
4,000
temperature.
degrees.
375.
No, 4,000.
I'm making a pork tenderloin, not a...
Charcoal briquette?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not damning your soul for eternity there, Buck. I'm just making pork.
It's too late.
Save me a seat at the bar then. Oh, I'm getting low on sanded windows, Todd.
Oh
dear.
you might have to actually sand them.
Oh yeah.
I think you should try his hand at resin.
I
That's what I've been
did.
doing the whole stream.
I did. I did not enjoy it.
All I hear is
Oh, the sanding windows. Yeah, they are squeaky, aren't they?
yeah, they whine.
I found all those long windows that I couldn't find earlier.
Richard says it's near 11 p.m. Yeah, we purposely start this stream on Sunday a little earlier than normal,
So that
just
people
so people in
overseas
the UK can watch. Yeah,
and the
and,
rest of Europe,
yeah.
like Uncle Night Shift.
From
I'm
Cleveland.
calling him Uncle Night Shift from now on. That's it. It's like Uncle Roger.
I don't know if Dave is talking, but he's muted.
Dave not here.
Dave's so quiet.
I'll be back.
I think
guys.
Dave doesn't want to like make airbrush compressor noise. Maybe he's trying to be considerate, unlike the rest of us here when we just start cranking up machinery in our workbench.
Well, you guys said my airbrush wasn't noisy, and then I put it on the floor. You're like, "Oh God, that's so much better."
Yeah, well, it was noisy-ish, but it was I don't know. Like the thing is, those get louder the more you use them. Like the longer they get used, the more they heat up.
Like you?
Yes, the louder they get. The more beer that goes into that airbrush, the louder it gets. Phenomena. Oh, I was hoping to hear some more commentary from Dave. He gives good voice.
Well, maybe he had to go take care of his wife.
No, he's working. He's airbrushing away. It's probably the airbrush compressor. He probably doesn't want to get
could
annoyed
be.
by the sound.
Or he has no idea.
Or he has no clue that he's muted.
Yeah.
That's, of course, possible. Oh.
All right.
If it wasn't for this thin electrical tape and bookbinding tape I bought, I would absolutely despise building this enterprise. Like, anybody who's trying to build this and not use tape to hold these windows in, I don't know how they are maintaining their sanity.
Well, that's why you see you see a lot of, what does it say? Airbrush noise and
wife aggro. Oh, she's aggravated. This is awesome, Dave. Without even talking, you've just become the funniest person on the entire stream.
Wife aggro.
Wife aggro. That was the best.
This guy has wowed.
Oh my god.
He has World of Warcrafted for sure.
Oh my god, wife aggro.
That's so funny.
I called it though. I said airbrush compressor, and maybe his wife is, yapping away in the background.
We were just making her famous.
Yeah. She did not like the sudden introduction to the world. I don't think. Like, hey, by the way, honey, you're live on YouTube. She's like, what the?
You mean these people can hear me? Yes.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, hey, she sounds just like Katrina. This is great.
She had a nice voice.
She did, but it was like very familiar. Very familiar sounding. I'm sure if my wife came down here and started yapping, you'd be like, hey, she sounds like Katrina too. We're all married to the same women. They just look different.
Oh, hell no.
No.
Ballbusters.
I did not seal the tape on these windows that well, but it's underside at the back, so I really don't care.
Come on, window. Go in there. Go in your home. Pesky little sod.
Yeah, definitely had some leak through there.
I have 2 blue windows on this panel.
It'll do the job. Those windows are done.
More blue.
Now, we'll paint the windows in. No more resining to do. That takes me all the way through stage 98.
And I'm over here flailing on stage 49.
I have 99 to 102 on the way.
Which issue is that?
20. What is this one? This one is, so through 98 is 25. So
Okay.
26 is on the way. I found the PDF for 29,
I think
which is through stage 114.
I think I have 24 coming on the way right now. But I'll definitely have all the parts before I'm caught up with it. That's for sure. That's fine.
It's black. It's good.
I think I'm going to do like 3 issues per YouTube video moving forward. Because it's just window panels and more window panels. It's getting ridiculous.
You'll see that over time, is that you'll see people that like the first 3, 4, 5 issues, you'll see them put all the windows in and they're like, yeah, well, so we just made another panel. Even Dano does all the windows off stream.
Yeah, me too now. I'm doing that. I'm like, listen, guys, it's just friggin' hull panels and windows and hull panels and windows and reflectors and reflectors. And I was like, if I see anything that seems like a gotcha, I'll put it on video. I said, other than that, I'm just going to blast through a few issues and get these stupid windows done because it's mind-numbing. All right. Now that that's done.
I used to do those on the stream, and I'd actually get people watching me for 2 hours.
Seriously? They'd seriously watch you put all the windows in?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, is that it?
Well, what some
You
people
know what
consider
you know how it
entertainment.
is. That some people are just desperate for any form of entertainment.
Well, I think there's people like, I know that there's a lot of times I'll just watch videos while I'm working, because I'm just in the background and I'm doing on something and I'll just put it on in the background and just listen to Wayne build something or listen to, because sometimes you can hear the tone in the voice. You're like, oh yeah, watch out for this. Then you can go actually check.
Oh,
Yeah, pay attention at that point.
Yeah.
or the random, for fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When you hear me go, Jesus Christ, what? Oh, and I got my replacement lower planetary sensor for the refit, and it's garbage from HDA. You can't fit LEDs in it. It's too shallow.
What is that?
I know. So now I ordered another Spaceways parts planetary sensor from Shapeways for another fucking $60 with shipping and processing and everything. And I'm just going to have to really just carefully file away at all the corners that jut out to try to get it to lay flatter. And also the HDA ModelWorks one didn't lay flat either. And their instructions are like, you may need a little putty. It doesn't lay perfectly flat. I'm like, why can't anybody just literally make a part that actually fits on this model? Nobody.
Why are you asking for so much? Jeez.
I just want one aftermarket part that actually fits. It's like
You're so
this
needy.
the refit is cursed. Nothing ever fits. I've ordered so many 3D printed bits and bobs from everywhere for all sorts of models, and everything always fit. And the refit's cursed. Terrible. All right, stage 49 is done now. I got a text message. Let's see what's going on there. Okay. Took her 11 minutes after I said preheat oven to 375 for an okay. All right. Well, we'll see.
I just took a look, and one of my videos, and I know doesn't mean that people watch the whole thing, but one of my videos doing Windows has 166 views.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I know.
Where's some of my? Because they know in the later issues they start showing on the covers they start showing it with the lights on, and there's like a big light leak there.
Yep.
You know, leaking around the shuttle bay. The light leak there. There's light coming out there. You know.
What, you wanted a quality model for $1,500?
Shh. And I'm building 2 of them.
Although just for fun. I'm gonna go look.
Here comes some buck fun.
Yeah. It just blows my mind. It truly blows my mind. The first issue of this boat is closing on 5,000 views.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
That's more than anything I have.
And the amazing part of that is that's since April of 2022. So in a year and a half, I've gotten almost 5,000 views on this thing.
I don't think I even have a single video that's got 7,000 views.
Some stuff gets just crazy views. What's the highest? I don't know. Oh, my full option Tamiya King Tiger with the Porsche turret. February 6, 2022, 13,658 views. Shortly after that, though, well, this is from 2018, my cat running into a glass door twice. 12,479 views.
I knew that was going to be one of your best ones.
Oh, yeah, the cat crashing into the glass door, over 12,000 views. Then it's Tank, 12,000 views. Andy's Hobby Headquarters, Part 1 for his Sherman.
Let me grab my
November 22, 10,800 views. That one got so many views. And then surprisingly, when I just looked at when I unboxed my 1/18 scale die-cast Mad Max cars, I have the clean and the dirty version of the Road Warrior car. That thing's got like 8,000 views on it, just for unboxing some die-cast cars. And then Steve's moneymaker is the 3D printers, because I did one 3D printer video, and that's got like 7,000 views.
Yeah, what's your best video, Steve?
I think it's adding sound to a prop. Let me go. Hold on.
Yeah, it's
was
probably
it
got like 30,000 views.
Your custom Tupperware speaker?
Custom Tupperware speaker, 45,000 views, for sure.
Oh, that's. By the way, Ian, you just got another view on that thing.
On the cats?
Yes.
Oh.
The kitties
It's
are fine.
hilarious.
Yeah, the one cat, Matza, the boy, he ran into the door, and then he's like, ow, that hurt, that didn't work, and then he ran into it a second time. I'm just
That's what's hilarious, is
that's the only video I ever sold. Somebody emailed me from Junkin Media, and they're like, we want to buy your video for our like animal montage videos. I was like,
serious?
okay. Yeah, I made like $1,200 off that one video.
Damn.
It's the improved printing on the Anycubic Cobum racks. That's got about almost 42,600.
That's what I
Jesus.
figured. Yep.
And the one right behind that is a simple way to add sound and relay controlled to your prop. That's got 33,300.
Yep.
Well, see, I need to do an update video before I start putting the lower panels on. Now that the electronics are all in on the Enterprise, so I'm gonna probably do an update that says, that says like this is how all the pieces are in there. This is how they all work, and blah blah blah. I need to do that, but it's so much easier to do that when Francisco's here because he can film while I'm pointing at things instead of me trying to do both. So, hey, look who's here!
Trying to move around the model.
Look at this. Look who's here.
Hey, Donnie.
Pets do seem to act like their owners, Ian. Have you run into a door twice?
Well, actually, if you watch that video, at the end of it, Ian comes walking through. You can see he's got a beer, and you see him move the door so that he doesn't run into it.
Wow.
We were just moving into the house. Like we didn't even have like furniture or anything yet. The cats were like, "Oh, sunroom," and then clang. My boy cat has almost never been back in that sunroom since then, since 2018.
He's like, that thing's haunted. It's got a big glass door.
He's like, it's got this invisible barrier of head hitting. I won't go in there again. Yeah, okay. Let me see what my new text is here. Trying to remote control my wife to cook.
You're remote controlling your wife?
Yeah, via text message. Once oven preheated. Put it in. Set timer for 30 minutes.
What stage are we on? 91? I'm pulling up my own graphics that I created to say which windows to paint.
What did I say to do there?
I'm like telling her how to cook via text message right now. I prepared everything. She just has to put it in the friggin' oven. That's it. A little butter, foil, put it in the oven, uncovered after half an hour, and then 15 more minutes and dinner's ready.
Send her over to the You Suck at Cooking channel.
I love that channel. That guy's friggin'
So do
hilarious.
I.
Oh my God. So now we're going to put some of our crunchy water on here, AKA lettuce.
Don't forget to wang jangle it.
Yeah, don't forget to wang jangle your salt and pepper. Wangle jangle some of that on there. Oh God, that guy is so funny. Oh, now she's calling me? Okay, bear with me. I'll be right back.
Ah, shit. Yeah, that's not going to work. Damn it. Now I need to find a new piece of plastic.
Oh, shit.
That's what I just said.
That window didn't fill in all the way.
I hate that when that happens. That's happened a few times on the Chaperone. Yeah, Donnie, not everybody knows that.
I thought everyone knew to put it in once she gets it heated up. Oh, my Lord. Even when Donnie's not here, there goes the PG rating.
Yep. Isn't that the job that we hired Donnie for?
Yeah.
The PG rating?
Oh my God, this one didn't go all the way through either. Son of a
Biscuit.
Oh dear God. Okay. I almost wanted to put her on speaker for that conversation, but I don't want to subject the channel viewers to that.
In other words, you don't want her to find out that you've made her internet famous.
Oh, she knows she's been on the live stream or something. She's already famous for texting me during my build videos, and I'm like, oh, let's see what the White has to say now. And sometimes I'll read one of the texts on there and just be like, oh, for God's sake. Okay, stage 50. Look at this. At least we might potentially get a whole issue done here.
Donnie says you're welcome. Thanks, Donnie.
I need to put it in once she gets heated. Oh, geez. Donnie, get on the stream, for God's sake. Just come on here and eviscerate me yourself in person. Be a man. Yay, more lifeboat hatches. And this blue reflectory thing with a white reflectory thing in it that I don't know if I'm going to use or not, but I'll save it.
Is that a new word? Reflectory?
Reflectory thing. Diffusory thing. Oh, Todd, looks like you, I don't know, did you not use the blue thingy bobber in your nacelle?
The blue thingy bobber.
At the back of the nacelle, the blue plastic little half circly thing. Let me see. No, you didn't. Nope, you didn't use it. Don't need that either. Oh, it looks like you did potentially. No, you didn't use those either. You didn't use any of that nonsense. You really gutted the inside of the nacelle pretty well. Okay, that's nice. Ooh. Use some really thick wires sometimes. All right. Nope. I don't have to sand windows today, at least. I think I've got enough. Oh, it's getting cold down in the basement. It was so nice and warm today. It was like almost 70 degrees out.
Donnie says he's making tacos. Are you making tacos for the whole class?
Tennessee tacos. Tennessee
I'm
tacos
almost
have
scared to
people in
ask
them.
what those are.
I just made it up. I have no idea.
Okay.
It sounds ominous, though.
It does. Especially when you say it, Ian.
Tennessee taco. Hey, y'all boys want a Tennessee taco?
Oh, that sounds bad.
Yeah, I know. Oh, boy. You know what? I like you. I'm going to make you a Tennessee taco, boy. It's my mama's secret recipe. Wonder if Dave's wife is still aggro. He's still muted. He's not airbrushing, though.
No, he is still airbrushing. See?
Oh, he's still airbrushing. There he goes. He was just messing with me. He just pulled out the airbrush and just.
Donnie says, sure, come over and get some.
What's in your Tennessee tacos, Donnie?
Oh, see, how are we supposed to take that, Donnie? He's like, what? I meant something totally innocuous and PG, G-rated. You liar.
She shares hers. Oh, God. Get your minds out of the gutter. Uh-huh. Listen, I don't want to share your Tennessee taco, Donnie. That's just weird.
Yep.
Every teenage boy, what do you want? I want a threesome. Like, what if there's another guy in it? Oh, no! Not that kind of threesome.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. How's Canada doing? You frozen solid yet? Does it look like the day after tomorrow?
Wherever we go, I gotta come down here. Rest of the shirts.
Brrr. Oh. Good thing I'm going upstairs soon. This basement's getting cold.
What?
Well, just the diner.
I'm not going to the diner.
We're not going to the diner. I don't know why I brought that up.
All right, Dave. You're not airbrushing now.
So, we've been there how many times?
Want to break your concentration by making you talk.
We have ways of making you talk.
Todd, forcibly unmute Dave. No, I'm just...
I think if they choose it,
No, you can't unmute someone if they've muted themselves.
Yeah.
Based on what Mark's saying, Canada has melted.
Oh, warm and rainy. They're like, we're going to have global warming. I'm like, please, I can't wait. I'm so cold.
What's amazing to me is in the 70s, we were worried about a new ice age starting.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Science of the week.
Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, everything's so much... My body hurts so much more when it's cold out. We were walking the dogs before. My wife's like, you don't need that jacket. You're going to be hot. I'm like, better than me being cold. And she was like, touche.
So, we'll go to Cancun.
Hmm?
We'll go to Cancun. Cancun.
Steve, you got to take Katrina to Cancun.
No, I'm leaving. We are going to the Mexican restaurant that is named Cancun.
Oh, so there's two people going to Cancun this week.
Yeah, my trip's going to be cheaper though.
Probably. No airfare involved.
All right, guys. See you Friday.
Ours is gonna be better.
Oh, you're out of here?
See
Yeah,
ya.
we're leaving.
All right. Well,
All right.
go enjoy your quesadilla.
Where are we at? The red button. Where is?
Jeez.
It's always the one that says end stream.
No.
Bye, Steve.
Hey,
Adios.
Steve.
All right. Well, now that Steve and Katrina are gone, hey, Dave, can you get your wife in here to yammer a little in the background? Because we're now down a loud wife. We need a replacement. Oh, Todd, look, you use clear stickers on stage 50 to hold the clear windows in.
Yeah, I got to a point where I did start using like tape and stuff to start holding the LEDs in together.
I was like, yeah, I'm not messing around with this. So just put a little piece of tape.
I just realized I had changed my mic when I put my headphones on, so
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. Hey,
Welcome
Dave's
back.
back.
she left to let the dogs in. So
She went to Duncan.
No, to let the dogs in.
Oh, okay. I was about to say the wife runs on Duncan.
So now we know who let the dogs in.
Yep.
Yep.
Once we start hearing barking, it'll be like, damn it, Dave's wife. Leave him outside.
Nah.
No, the dogs, not Dave.
Nah. No. Nope. I'm not spending any more time in the doghouse. Nope.
We've all heard Cody on the stream.
Oh, the little the little Rumpelstiltskin dog.
No, that's no, that's Oliver. He's not near as loud as Cody. Our Pomeranian has little dog syndrome. You know, where they're as loud as possible.
Gotcha.
And we've determined that Oliver is probably just stupid. He's stupid and an asshole.
The best combination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Entertaining in a dog. What's really funny is when he comes down and he wants to play, I grab a toy and I throw it across the room. He's like, yeah. Goes running across the room. If I grab another one, he'll drop whatever toy he has and go, throw that one too. And if I throw it when he's not looking, he'll stop and stand there over both of them going, which one do I take?
Dogs are silly.
Yep. That's why we get them.
Yep. A little light blocking. That should do. No! Come back here. I didn't say you could go away. Okay.
How long are you going to listen to these people for?
Whenever you're ready to go up, honey.
Okay. Now it's whenever I'm ready to go up.
Yeah, whenever you're done there. How's your farm coming along?
Well, I'm going to make this stupid thing. I need more copper screws. I don't know. I don't think this game is for me.
You put like 60 hours into it. How isn't it for you?
I just think it's annoying.
You should have thought of that 60 hours ago.
Mission failed. Oh,
Is Dave's wife talking about me?
whatever.
It's annoying.
I love
That's Dave's
Mission
wife, and she's
failed.
talking about Ian.
Yeah, she's like, he's annoying.
Yeah.
Mission failed. That was a.
Does Dave's wife have any idea
Oh,
how
well.
skilled of a
There goes my
modeler he
workshop
is?
reputation.
What game is she playing, Dave?
Playing my time in Sandrock, right, honey?
Yep. It's very difficult. I want to throw it out the window. Half the time.
Is it Farmville?
That's
Really
why
nice
she says
farm
you're
unit, but-
annoying.
What, you want to tell your friend what I'm playing?
No, I'm just saying you have a really nice farm.
You said you're playing My Time at Sandrock, right? You know what I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you ask that?
Just to ask you. Because it's,
Am I
White
on
Bag Row.
speaker now at this
No.
table? Why would you ask? You know what I'm playing. So you're up to
I'm
something.
not up to anything.
Jesus,
You
we
are.
started some problems.
You're
Yep.
a liar.
You're a liar.
Quit lying.
White Bag Row. Watch
You're a
out.
dirty liar. I'm sorry. We need Dave's wife on the stream. This is some good stuff here. Oh,
Now he's muted, and he's probably apologizing.
he's
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't apologize. Stand your ground. Be a man. Put your foot down. Whatever they
That's
say.
funny. That was great. We love you, Dave's wife. It's all good. It's all good.
Rest in peace, Dave. It was nice knowing you while you were alive. Stream's just gonna cut out on his channel. Boom. No more videos.
You're no longer allowed to go out and play with these guys.
Oh boy. Not like we're even that much trouble. All right, I got my little Wall panel's done. Is that it? Guarding problems with the building.
All right. 1, 2, 2, 1. Dead. And then all of these are dead.
Wow, Todd, some of your comments on your stage 50, it's like this guy's getting deep into the Eagle Moss drama. Like, will the saucer even attach?
The comments?
Yeah, someone's talking about Outsider 238.
Oh, yeah, that's the guy that had a big blow up and said he was quitting.
Yeah, this is not an airport.
And Eagle Moss even reached out to him, talked to him directly, because he made a big stink about why he was quitting the Enterprise.
Yeah.
Because he just hated he hated doing all the windows.
Yeah, wow. Jeez. Yes, I'll be continuing my build here whenever Eagle Moss gets parts back in stock. I have not had anything in quite a while. This is one of your comments in February of 22.
Well, that's when they started having like all sorts of stock problems and their fire sale and
I remember, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. You can slowly see like the history of Eagle Moss's like
meltdown,
slow spiral to death take place in your comment section on your website. People are like, what is going on with Eagle Moss? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm still waiting on parts also. And then kablooey. It just imploded.
So damn close.
Oh. Now I have so many parts left in this Enterprise. It's ridiculous. Are we going to start bolting stuff on? I guess I might as well break out issue 14.
do it.
Do it. I'm going to do like 3 issues per video from now on this stupid thing. Because it's like just
Why don't
more
you
of
just
the
do
same.
the whole? Why don't you just do the whole issue? Like, why do 3 when there's 4 in a magazine? You know what
No,
I mean?
I said 3 issues. You know, like 12 stages per video.
Oh, 12 stages. I got you.
Yeah. It's more like doing packs of an Agora, you know, because they usually come anywhere from like 9 to 9 to 12, stages per pack, depending on the model.
Unless it's the alien. That's 8 usually.
Yeah, everyone's different. Like, isn't Phantom sending like 5 stages per month for like the DeLorean?
It's weird. Like I got for the Millennium Falcon, I got 2, then 4, then 5.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
And then I think the DeLorean's the same. I think it's doing
5
5 too. Yeah.
Yeah, they're I know that one's 5. That's the only one I know for sure is 5. Okay. Stage 50 through 54. I just gotta find them.
Agora this last month charged me for 1 issue, sent me 2. Which they've done that before. That just means that they're going to charge me next month and not send me anything.
54. I need 52. And there's 52.
And I don't know, Todd, have you seen before when Agora send specials out?
Specials?
Yeah.
No. I didn't know
Take a
they
look.
did specials.
Well, this is the first one I've ever seen.
What is that?
That's an alien.
Oh, well, the Hachette stuff, I think when they bought it from Hachette, they just get the whole thing, so you get whatever they get. Like I got bonus stuff with the Titanic.
Okay. Yeah, because I saw that and I was like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, hindsight being 2020, If I had one more of these windows that I could have experimented on, I think I'd have done resin.
Which windows?
These windows.
Oh, why not? What the plastic plates aren't working for you?
No, they're working. It's just that 2.5 hours into this stream, I've done 3 windows.
Well, Buck, the resin, you're working with wood there. It's not the same as putting tape on a smooth die-cast or plastic part. Like, that's wood.
Yeah.
Like, that would be a lot trickier. You'd need, like, some spare test parts to, like,
it's not that bad. Those windows are resin.
Okay.
All the windows except for these ones on the pilot house are resin.
Yeah. All right, then.
It's just
they're all black.
They did provide acrylic to do these windows, but it's like probably 2 to 3 times as thick as the stuff from the bubble packs.
Ah.
Which means harder than hell to cut and get a good cut.
You scissors.
I did. And the reason I did resin, well, actually, the first deck, when I did the boiler deck, I did one side with acrylic. I didn't think about bubble pack, and they came out really crappy. That's why I decided to do resin. Plus, I have, let's see. Counting this one, I have 9 bottles of Chinesium resin left.
Ah. That's a good supply.
Yeah, so I can play with that whenever I want. That was the stuff that Wayne had on his channel. For the Enterprise. I was like, hey, that's a good idea.
That's not very good resin.
Which one? Which brand is that?
That purple Vita crap.
Oh.
But see, that's the thing is I'm not going for clarity. I'm going for it to block vision and let light through. So it works really good for my purposes.
Chinesium resin. I'm pretty happy with the Japanese Mr. Resin stuff that I had here. This is pretty decent stuff. I think it actually dries clearer than the Solarez. Oh, I'm freezing. I don't want to crank on the giant overhead space heater. The thing's like 240 volt,
just get a trash can.
Watt.
Just
start
get
a fire in the garage.
Stick your feet in it, and light it on fire.
That's an option.
Be toasty warm for a couple minutes.
Yeah. Then I won't feel anything.
Ian, don't do that. Last time I gave you a bad idea, you ran with it.
Oh, I mean, Actually, you can make a nice space heater out of a paint can and a roll of toilet paper and a bottle of isopropyl alcohol.
Yep. Well, the problem is that sucks all the oxygen out of the room too.
Yeah, I'm in like a I don't know, 600 square foot garage. It's plenty of oxygen. More than enough oxygen.
What you need to do is get one of those propane heaters.
I have one of those. I have a little Mr. Buddy heater.
Yeah.
I just don't have any of those little green tanks full right now. I either got to hook up my adapter to a 20-pound propane tank and risk death, or I got to buy some more tanks. Those things got so expensive in the last couple of years, by the way. Holy crap, they went up in price a lot.
I've got one of those out in the garage from when my shop was out there.
Yeah, they're handy. I used it a lot last winter, and I ran through all my tanks, and I bought an adapter so that I could refill them using a 20-pounder. But I just never got around. I was supposed to make like a jig to hold it upside down. You got to put the little tanks in the freezer overnight to like get them super cold.
Why don't you just buy an adapter to hook a 20-pounder to it?
I could do that too.
because
But there was
that's what
something. There's something extremely dangerous about having a 20-pound propane tank under your feet inside, like indoors.
you have. That's why you have like a 5 or 8 foot hose on it.
Yeah.
The bad thing about the 20-pound tank is you've got to make sure that you turn off the tank before you turn off the heater because you want to get all the gas out. Otherwise, it will leak. The hose will leach oil into it and ruin your heater.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I read
not
my
aware.
instructions.
Well, I would read the instructions if I bought one of those hoses.
Actually, I think that was in the instructions for the heater.
Oh, well, those are long gone.
Yeah. Same. Actually, we actually bought that heater for when we were in California because while it doesn't get really cold, it did get a little cold in Northern California out in the garage.
I hate when there's a panel that has no lit windows. Why?
What? What panel?
Why would you? Why this panel? Every window's black on your website.
Yep.
I don't like that.
Well, you don't have to do it. Light the windows up. You
Yeah,
have plenty
I'm
of
gonna light a
spares.
I'm gonna light a couple windows up. Oh, God, do I have plenty
Now-
of spares?
It could be that there's no LEDs nearby that are going to light them. That's why.
Oh, yeah. It didn't come with a reflector, did it?
Well, it has to hold the windows in.
It probably just bolts to something else. Let's see. Oh, there's a what?
Doesn't it overlap those two panels you have above?
Maybe.
Isn't that the panel that sits above it? So it does have a
Yeah,
reflector.
Yeah, it does have. Oh, but those lights go over the lifeboats.
You got to put 2 or 3 coats of black paint to make sure the windows are actually blacked out. So those have been painted. Now I'm going to let them dry for a bit. Hold them up to the light. That's what I keep doing. I'm holding up to my studio lights. Or I use my flashlight.
We just use an XF1.
Oh, what? I don't know. It's just
XF1. To me, a
stupid-
flat.
Oh, yeah.
To me, a
Or
black.
Vallejo, whatever I have more of. You know, whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just black paint.
Yeah, just light up 2 of the windows. Just want 2 of them lit. Yeah. Maybe I'll paint those red, and those could be Worf's quarters.
There you go.
Ooh.
He's
What?
up on deck like 6 though, so you gotta check.
I don't know. Okay.
Who says that Worf didn't move to other quarters? Okay,
He
Since
could have
the
gone
blueprints were
anywhere.
written. He could be anywhere on the ship. Paint him red. Make it interesting.
Thank you, Todd. I think I will. 2 red windows.
Coming up.
There we go. We got red windows. Last time that red marker will be used on a window on this ship.
Would you use a red Sharpie?
Yeah.
So look pink. Should use clear red. Wipe it off. Use clear red instead. The blue lights are going to make that look pink. The red doesn't really coat very well. I mean, hold up to the studio lights and see if it looks okay. Maybe it's fine.
Yeah, they're fine. They're red.
Okay. Then ignore everything I've just said.
Yeah. I might make a second pass with the Sharpie marker, though, because the bottom is a tiny bit. There we go. Uh-oh. What's this? Oh, it's 6:45. Let's see here. Too many instructions. 4 minutes on the timer. Too many instructions. I said, after it's cooked for 30 minutes, take the foil off and add 15 minutes.
That's too much.
It's like... Just pull the foil off. Jesus. said uncover. I didn't say remove foil. It wasn't like specific enough. You know, I come up with this tasty recipe and prep the whole meal, put it in the pan. All she has to do is put it in the damn oven.
What are you thinking, Ian?
My wife's good at baking like dessert things, and she's good at making like different like appetizer type things and dips. Like her spinach dip is amazing. But when it comes to like cooking actual meals, that's where it's all over.
My wife is exactly the opposite. I used to cook.
You used to cook?
I don't cook at all anymore. I blame the fact that I am at 260 pounds on my wife's cooking.
There you go. Yeah, I cooking is, you know, one of my hobbies. I enjoy it. Why did I not put a piece of tape in there?
Because I didn't think about it.
Nope, not at all.
I didn't say that you just didn't think about it. Wasn't on Todd's website. If it's not on Todd's website, you can't do it.
There you go. Now we know.
What's going to be interesting is if you ever do a part work that Todd hasn't done.
That's what I'm doing. I've already done 2.
Yeah.
I don't
I
believe
never did the Spitfire. I never did the tank.
I'm doing the 0. I did the tank. What else, Todd?
Todd, I honestly think he has a Cisco that does that stuff that you didn't do.
Oh, somebody else builds it?
Yep.
No, I'd have to share my beer with them then. I won't do that. Well, let's see. Optimus Prime from Agora. The 2A6 from Agora. The No Time to Die Aston Martin.
Yeah, but you whined about
0.
the spokes on
Honestly,
that
the
lot.
only things I've built or am building that Todd's done is the DeLorean, Ecto, and the Enterprise. That's it.
I think I pushed that button again, Todd.
I'm just saying, you're just talking out of your ass, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah, that happens.
let me double check. Okay, it smells amazing. That's what my wife just sent. It should. It's got porcini mushrooms and frickin' white wine and garlic and thyme. Of course it'll smell amazing. Come on. Why are you acting like a dumbass? The name is Dumas. Oh, that ad never gets old. Now I gotta put the single LED in here. Just gonna tape this sucker down. There we go. Okay. Two
Not okay.
DM screws. Nice. Okay. Carefully bend the leads. Yes, Todd. This guy. I want to remember.
Oh, I did not pre-think that.
Nope. There we go. And 2 more DM screws. Hey, Todd, I overruled your add 3-in-1 oil to every metal screw going into metal rule.
Okay.
Only for the Agora Optimus Prime, for these very precisely machined stainless steel cap head bolts, and they have thread locker applied to them already. They have that blue dried thread locker.
I never say that unlike the R2D2 build, because they're all machined, threaded already.
Yeah. So
same with the T800.
Oh, that had machine screws
either. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think also the fan home Optimus has some screws that are, or some sockets that have threads.
I wouldn't be surprised if it does.
I mean, it when I saw that, I was like, really? That's weird.
Test all these lights. And they all work. Very good. Dave's gone silent. Oh.
Maybe every time he unmutes, he gets in trouble.
Yeah, right? It's weird.
She's
Dave,
watching.
Those main gun shells, they look pretty nice. It was a good idea painting those on the sprue. He's still muted. Maybe the wife's down there. Okay, I guess I was right.
Wash this brush out. Right back.
Like if he starts talking on the live stream, she's like, "What are you doing? Ah. Why are you talking? Who are you talking to? Why aren't you talking to me? You don't talk to. Why don't we ever talk anymore? I want to go on a walk. Put up some Christmas lights. You never take me to dinner.
Why
All
does
you
it
do
sound
is
like
build models."
Why does that sound like you're saying that from experience?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm just making that up. Absolutely, no clue. Yeah, nope. I have no idea. When's the last time you brought home flowers? I don't know. Poisonous to the pets, maybe. Why don't you just come and spend time with me and watch NCIS? Oh, Todd, did we get did that NCIS Honolulu or whatever the hell it was?
I don't know.
Or Sydney, that was it, Australia. I got to look for that. Maybe we'll watch that later. If that's on there.
All right. Where? Not that box. Not that box.
Shells look pretty good there, Dave.
Speaking of stuff on TV, I finally finished Under the Dome.
Ooh, very nice.
Man, that thing, it got weird. Kept getting weirder and weirder in the third
Oh,
season.
Under the Dome? That was like years ago, that show.
I know.
Yeah, I like that. I watched that back in the day. I don't know if I finished the series or not.
The first season was really good. The second
Yeah.
season got a little bit odd. The third season just went off the rails.
Yep.
And the fourth season that they set up never happened. They set it up to where they were ready to do a fourth season.
Yeah. I think that's where that's why I think I never finished watching it, because I think they just canceled it.
Yeah, it was really. I mean, they had really done a good setup for a fourth season. And my wife, when we watched that yesterday, my wife's like, "No way, they didn't, did they?" And I said, "No. Look at the year. Look at the date. It was 2013." She's like, "Good."
Yeah.
All right. That's as much as I can do on that. I think I have to wait for a part. Where?
I have to say, the only TV show that I saw that got even weirder as it got closer to the end was Lost.
Ah.
I loved Lost until I didn't.
And then you lost love for Lost.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. I'm on a roll.
Mana.
Okay.
Need remount. I did that.
I need my saucer back.
91 to 94. What episode is that?
Episode?
91. That's stage 24. All right.
Oh, this thing's getting freaking heavy.
No, Mana.
Yeah, Mana. I know. Okay.
Time to do some stock build. Let's see if I can do it.
Okay. So,
Yes. Stage 91. Stock.
And
By the way, I think there's a reason why they call the deck that the Texas sits on the Hurricane deck.
yes.
These white straps right here, which are out of there. Those straps, they're brass photo etch. You put them over top of the pilot house, and it's supposed to hold the pilot house down.
Oh.
Very odd.
Sounds it.
94.
Okay.
Stock building. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, dear. Okay. Urgh. Oh. Okay. That's a big chunk of saucer we just put in there. What?
It was just kind of ran through my head. Phenomena, and I heard do.
I know, it's the huge gap. Let's see. I don't have the huge gap that Todd has. I don't think, or do I?
That's what she said.
That is it's a largish gap. I wouldn't call it. Oh yeah, it's a gap. Oh, that's why. Get that wire there. Is that it? Oh, I see.
Says the blind man as he picked up the hammer and saw. Ah!
Eh.
Yep.
Is that?
Somebody had to say it, and if it wasn't you, Todd, it was going to be me.
See? Mm-hmm.
No, I don't have that flashing.
Thank goodness Ian's not flashing us.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, no, that fits down okay. Ow! Yeah, no, that's fine. Six BM screws, and then I think I'm going upstairs.
That's all right. I just quickly realized that I can't build that much of this because I'm waiting for spare parts.
I'm at about
Spare parts for what?
Some
of the ones
the
you
parts. Yes, this one I
destroyed.
painted.
Yeah.
And it's all speckled.
Yeah, where is that coming?
Let's see. I'm getting 87 to 90, so I'm just a month behind. So these. I mean, I can still use this for the pictures just to say how it's going to go together. I mean, I can still make progress.
Oh, okay.
Just replace them there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta head up and in a minute. I'm like really happy Storm made it on the stream, and I feel bad for his upcoming legal expenses for the divorce at the same time.
Maybe they'll stream it.
That would be interesting.
Hey, at least he's here. He's here in spirit. Okay.
He is. He's here in spirit and in ammunition. Hey, Storm, is the wife still just hovering over you, waiting for you to, like, just say even one word? And if you talk, you're going to get, like, guillotined? Oh, man. No wonder you're so good at building models.
I wasn't looking. Did he give, like, a thumbs up or something?
Yeah, he gave a thumbs up.
Excellent.
He's there. I'm reading the room really well, apparently. I really do. Hold those shell casings up a little closer to the camera, buddy. Those look really nice. See, painting them while they're still on the sprue is a good time saver.
HE rounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anti-personnel. Oh, armor piercing. Okay.
Armor piercing and then high explosive.
Uh-huh. I love this. It feels like we're playing a puzzle.
Yeah.
And what are these? Those don't have a label. How are we supposed to know what those are?
They're one or the other.
They're Sabo rounds. I don't know.
They didn't have Sabo rounds in World War II. That being said, someone will probably come out in the comments and correct me. There was no Sabos. They didn't do the kinetic energy rounds back then. That was a Cold War invention. APBC? Armor piercing. I'm confused. What is an APBC round?
You're the tank guy.
Armor piercing capped ballistic capped. Oh, armor piercing ballistic capped. Interesting.
Aren't you supposed to know that?
I didn't. Honestly, I don't think I've ever heard that one before.
Like
ballistic
you're the tank model guy.
In the 30s to improve armor piercing capabilities of naval and anti-tank guns. Armor piercing shell fitted with a stubby armor piercing cap for improved penetration properties among surface hardened armor, especially at high impact angles. Oh, I see. So that was meant to defeat the angled glacis of other tanks. Yeah. Interesting. Well, there you go. So it was a ballistic cap, which is pointed, plus the armor-piercing cap, plus the projectile body. Ah, okay. Didn't even need one of those to go through a Sherman, though. It's coming out of an 88. Basically, I don't even know if they needed to use armor-piercing at that point. Thing was going through Wonder Bread with a chainsaw. Okay. All right. There we go. Oh my God, this is heavy. Here we go, Todd.
Yes.
That's my progress for
There you
tonight. I
go.
got that on, and I got these on, and I think that one on, and oh, I got to do all my little lifeboat hatches. I'll do the lifeboats, then I'll get out of here. Yeah.
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 Lifeboat hatches, and then I'll slither upstairs and grovel, or slice pork tenderloin and serve dinner.
You're supposed to grovel on the stream where we can hear it.
No,
What
I
kind of
think that's why-
entertainment?
I think that's why Dave muted himself, so we didn't hear him groveling.
Yeah, but what kind of entertainment value is that for us?
Sorry, bud. Saucer's so damn big. It's like everyone's like, zoom in on your work. We can't see what you're doing.
10 clear windows.
Okay.
Did you see what Storm said?
Most German AP rounds are actually APBC, but this one looks weird. Oh. Well, hence why those German rounds were so effective.
Something I could do.
Okay. God, I hope I have enough of these decals left to finish the rest of the ship. With all the ones I had to abandon on Schumann's build that he put on upside down.
You're going to be
Are those
3
the-
short.
Are those the Mike Lane
Yeah, these are the
the
Mike
lifeboats?
Lanes.
Yeah.
I really like them. They're nice.
You're going to be 3 short, Ian.
Well, I'll just hide them if that's the case. Or I'll see if I could peel them off of some of Shu's old parts and just put them back on there.
Oh, I have a whole set of the transfers. Oh
I guess I could use 3 or 4. Oh, what happened now, Todd?
I just threw a clear window into the carpet.
A
Uh-oh.
clear enterprise window?
Yep.
But did you need that window, or were you just going to resin it anyway?
They only gave me 10.
But did
That's
you
some-
need them?
Well, it's the stock windows.
This
Oh,
is
for the stock build. I'm sorry. Yes, you're
It's
right.
the stock build.
Nope,
Yeah,
better
but
go
you should
find
have
it.
thousands of them. You should have thousands of them left over from other.
Well,
other
some of the
stages.
windows on the Enterprise are like uniquely sized, and they give you just enough.
I'm using the black light trick.
Found it.
There you go. Yeah, I love how those things do fluoresce under the black light. It's
They do.
Interesting. I wish every dropped part in the Carpet Monster fluoresced under black light. It would be so much easier to find things.
Indeed.
Okay, my decals are on. Oh, here we go. And there's
There you
the,
go.
There's the red wharf windows right there. Not that you can really see them.
What do you
that
got?
well.
3 of them?
I can see them.
2.
I can
just
see
2.
them. Oh, just
Yeah,
2? You should have
just
been
2.
3. No, it should have been 3.
Okay, too late. Sorry. His bathroom's turned off.
Oh,
But yeah, the panels are they're fitting together pretty well. I'm sure
it's
there's
not
a
bad if you
billion
just
light leaks.
pay attention to the wires and the screws and things that get in the way. They actually
God,
work some.
those light leaks are horrendous. I got to go in here with the putty after. Oh my Lord, this thing's getting heavy. Is this only? Wait, so you're saying the saucer's about 10 pounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
This somehow feels more than 5 just for this part, but that's just
It means
perception.
you need to start working out, Ian.
Yeah, probably.
Well, you have a whole nother layer of panels, a whole nother layer of skeleton.
Oh yeah, oof, man.
Like you haven't even half of it built. Of course, it doesn't weigh half as much. You have
No,
to
I'm
put
saying
the whole
it feels
rimmer
like
on
it
the
already.
edge.
I said
You
it
haven't
already feels like it weighs more than 5 pounds, almost. You know.
Oh yeah, but I don't think so because you still have to put the bridge on.
Yep. Well, I gotta modify the bridge
The shuttle
again to
bay.
add the beacon, and then I
Well,
gotta
you
go
don't
back to
have
the.
to.
Well, I do. And then I got to go back into the next section and add a beacon there once I get my my updated light unit from Evan Designs. Yeah, that little 8 sync with a pause circuit that I used on the Titanium shuttle, that's going to be perfect for the Enterprise. And I custom ordered it. Instead of cool white, I ordered it with warm white. And I also ordered it with longer wire leads. I'm still going to cut them off and have to route them through individually. Some of them. But, yeah, that'll be nice.
Okay.
This friggin' metal.
I'm going to call it done for the day.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
You guys calling it? Oh, well.
Yep.
How about? Well, Steve already bailed on us. Dave's not
Dave-
talking, so if we
yeah.
disappear, Dave won't even know we're gone.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, you want to unmute just for the end of the stream? So you can say bye-bye or what you've done?
See you guys.
See?
That's-
See how simple that was? Simple and
That's it.
easy. All right, Dave, thanks. Go back on mute.
Thanks, Dave. Dave did the least talking and was probably the funniest person on the entire stream.
That's right. Well, all right, Dave, why don't you go first and show us what you've done?
Oh, he's painting his
he's
armor
painting the
piercing
tips.
tips.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Dedication to the craft there.
Seriously.
Very nice.
I love that we're doing show and tell without audio.
Yeah.
That's the inside of a tank.
Look at all the little tubes and hoses and wires and everything.
And you're going to be able to see that stuff. Like
Some of it.
I've learned my lesson about putting in details you're never going to see again.
Well, he said earlier that he's going to be able to take it apart and show it off.
Oh, okay. That's very cool.
Very
Wow.
nice.
That is.
That's insane. I'm telling you, he needs to go to an IPMS. I think he'd win. Based on what I've seen at those shows, he'd win.
Well, not many people get compliments from Uncle Night Shift.
No.
What else has he got? Is that it? Oh, his engine still needs a paint job. Is that going to be painted fully?
We'll never know.
It is painted with its base coat, but I have to weather it.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
That's part of the model, or is that
Yep.
looks like a resin print? Right? That's
Nope.
crazy.
Part
All
of the
right.
model. Full
That looks
interior, Todd. Full.
Mm.
I guess you're not familiar with the full interior.
No, I hear you say full interior all the time, and I just ignore you.
Yeah.
That looks
It's,
fantastic.
Oh,
Transmission.
get up.
What is that?
Play that start.
That's a transmission.
Oh, I gotcha. Very cool. I can't wait to see this. It's gonna be fun. You got to join our streams more often so we can keep updates on what's happening.
Yeah, and hear your wife yelling at you.
Yeah,
'Cause that's also really fun. Hell, get her on the stream.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. She has a craft or something. Maybe?
She can just stream her gaming while we're streaming. While
Yeah.
we're building
Why
stuff.
run out of time?
She could just stream playing
Oh
Farmville.
my gosh, I have to do it all over? What the hell?
Yes, you have to do it all over.
No, maybe not. I don't know.
I love it. It's fantastic.
He's not even talking. She's just yelling at him.
She's narrating it. It's fine. It's all good.
This is awesome. Oh, Lord.
That looks really good. What the heck is that? Is that like a PTO?
Yeah, power takeoff for something, it looks like.
Like a hydraulic
Oh.
pump or something?
Richard Thomas just showed
This will
up.
be the transfer case for the turret basket. So
Gotcha.
this connects your transmission to your motor when you put all these together. It's all your linkages. No, wait, this way. Yeah.
The German tanks were overly complex.
Oh, yeah. There's no Sherman, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That is crazy.
But just to kind of lay it out, I mean, that's just the drivetrain, right? Once it'll all go in, but then it's all going to fit inside the tank. So
Yeah, because the German tanks, their drive sprockets were in the front. The engine was in the back. So you had all of this nonsense happening in between.
yeah, they all did that. Even the Shermans were like that. I don't think that changed till we got to the Pershings.
Yeah.
That's when they put it in the back.
Yeah.
The Russians actually, surprisingly, were the first ones that had the transmission in the back. The T-34s already in World War II. The engine and the transmission was in the back.
Well, they figured make it simple and reliable-ish. And that was it.
Yeah, well, and the guy that designed it was a race car driver, so all the horsepower in the back.
It's not like it was a wheeled vehicle. Like, it didn't matter where the drive sprocket was, as long as it turned the tracks reliably.
Right. Well, and they also wanted speed because he was a race car driver, so he designed it for that.
Yeah.
So here we can kind of get an idea.
And they made it really fun because on most of the German tanks, the biggest failure was generally the transmission
Yep.
side of things.
And you
And
can
that was the
never
most
get at it.
difficult part to replace.
Yep. Yeah, you couldn't get at him.
The American tanks, like the Sherman, you could just unbolt that whole front part of the whole front nose of the tank and pull the tranny out. Same thing with the engine, pops right out. Very modular. Their tanks broke down just as much. They just were able to fix them much faster, and they had more parts for them.
Absolutely.
It wasn't that German tanks were unreliable, it's that they were unrepairable.
Actually, this goes in here.
In field conditions, they were unrepairable, I should say.
There we go. I had that wrong, but still,
Yeah.
wait. Does this not have a transfer for the turret?
No, look, it has the little PTO there.
Yeah, but see, they didn't add hydraulic traverse until the late Panthers, so I don't know if the Tigers they have hydraulic.
Are you building an early Tiger or a late Tiger?
This is a late Tiger, it wasn't until the late Panther G that they actually put in the hydraulic one.
Well, but hydraulics is different than an actual physical PTO. That's not hydraulic, that's mechanical. That unit right
Sorry,
there.
yeah, right. Sorry, you're right. Not hydraulics. Yeah, you're using the power of the engine to turn the turret.
Yeah.
I don't have my Panther here. I take my models into work, so I don't have my Panther here.
Oh, you take your stuff to work too, and it's too big to show off at home?
Actually, I just yes and no. I mean, I also take them in to show my coworkers because they like to see them too.
Yeah, I generally use my office as my dumping ground for models that are too big to keep at home.
That's where my Sherman's at because it's too big. I will say that, yeah. So that
My
gives you
16
an idea.
Sherman's in the kitchen. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
I mean, there's a lot more that obviously has to go in, but
Yeah, the only interiors I'm building is if it's a full option to me and I'm putting in actual electronics and mechanicals to make the thing move. I don't have, even when I do a German to me a full option, just doing all the actual torsion bar suspension, even though it's like mechanically functional, I'm like, oh dear God, not another torsion bar.
so that's one thing. This RFM kit is much better than that TACCOM one that I made, and I don't regret getting the TACCOM Panther, but I'm looking forward to doing the Yag Panther I have from RFM because these guys, their fit. I mean, I didn't have a single fitment issue with any of these parts. I mean, you guys see the quality of the details.
Yeah, it's interesting. Tacom is kind of like they can do stuff where the fitment is beyond reproach. Like the Andes Sherman, that thing, 99% of it was absolutely perfect as far as fitment. I expect the same out of the Tiger 1, but then Tacom could also make some other things where the fitment is problematic sometimes.
All right,
Yeah.
I love you guys, but I feel like this conversation go on all night.
Okay,
So
okay, yeah.
I just wanted to show you this working torsion bar on this. That's what I was getting at. Is the Tacom kit, the torsion bars didn't work, but there's actually a glue down point over here, but where it actually would attach on the real tank, and then the torsion bar actually works. Like it's the spring pressure is coming from the plastic bar.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool.
That is very cool.
So
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well, thanks for joining,
Well,
Dave.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Come
for
back
the
on.
invite.
We'll
I
be back on.
appreciate
We'll be back on Friday. You should join us on Friday.
it. I'll see.
Get
I
your wife a
appreciate
gift card to the mall and then come on the stream.
That's an idea.
All right, let's move over to Ian. What did you get done?
Oh, I got some more saucer panels done on the Enterprise D. She's looking very nice. A little bit of work to get all the wires to route properly, but pretty simple if you have a good reference. MyEnterpriseD.com. And there we go. Yeah. So it's just and then it's just rainbow spaghetti chaos under here. Oh, I got a text message. Time for dinner.
All right, then we'll go right on to Buck.
Got the pilot house done.
You got the windows in? Oh, it says chaperone on it now.
Yep.
That looks
Those
good.
are that's actually etched into the really thin wood. And I got the tie down straps. Windows are in.
Excellent.
Painted
So did
it.
you just use the thin plastic for the windows?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, looks good. Excellent.
Yeah.
Uh,
now I
I
have to do the lights in the Texas and there before I can attach it. It's getting there.
Need more clamps.
Yeah. You should have seen it all
Yeah.
clamped up.
And Todd.
I just did a bunch of resin windows. So now everything is resined. I'm ready to go on to the next thing. I need to drill my hole for the beacon, the lower beacon, but these are all resined. The windows are all in, painted.
The I Hate Ian beacon.
Okay. So that's what I've spent the entire stream doing. So just doing a bunch of resin windows.
Well, it's a painstaking process. So, yeah.
Yeah. But let's see what we got. I'm just going to close it out. Virgil Thomas says, good night, everybody. Go ahead. Oh, my
Dave?
God.
Dave, is that enough clamps?
Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of clamps.
Jesus, man.
That doesn't count the clamps.
The ones
I
on
got
the
for
desk?
woodworking.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Good night, Richard and Gary.
Good night, Kenneth.
Gary's going to be back in 2 weeks. Enjoy your vacation, sir. Kenneth says he's still here. Ian is amazing. And wow, that's amazing, Buckman, from Kenneth. Thank you, everybody. Again, another fun week. And we will be back on Friday.
Toodles.
We'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.